Ra in there as well?
Zalmond.
I think.
There is
Well,
no
since you
you.
mentioned that, I'm staying back out of combat.
Let's see. Dave the Woody, or Davin the Woody, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
We need to get you a token.
Give me some
Yeah,
mace
Excelsior.
wielding.
He's human?
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I've got some.
I know this is hard, but the hopelessness you're feeling is a symptom, and we have to leave that in the past.
Well, that's crazy. Why does it not bring up the free asset characters? I guess you could do that one. That one.
I'm not too picky. You
That one.
throw a guy on there and tell him he's me. I'm with you.
That male or female?
Male.
That guy's called an ugly warrior, and he certainly is.
Roger that.
One of the characters I was scrolling through and said ugly warrior, and boy, that thing was ugly.
I'm not even on the right map.
Q popped in.
Hello. Sorry.
What's up, man?
Sorry I'm late.
That's all right. You're playing Kime, right?
Yeah. Kime Trono.
Yeah. Didn't think you were gonna be here, so I had moved him out. I'll go back into the turn order, no biggie. I remember.
I'm not even on the right map.
And there we go again, back on the overworld.
I switched it back to the overall and back to the map to see if it'd load him into the correct map.
Well, if this is the correct map, then I don't have a token on it.
You gotta scroll down to the right area. Wesley, do a shift ping. Where everyone is.
Okay, I can't see my own token.
Huh.
Wait. Yeah, I don't see.
I see him.
Zalman's. Oh, that's
see
why
him too.
he's not. He's not in a place where I can see him. That's fine. From where I am.
Let me reload my tabletop.
Right, he ran forward. I forgot about that.
You should be able to see him, Kenji.
Sometimes it's wonky that way.
But
No, from where you
it
pinged.
seems to have been acting up because, like I said, it was freezing up on me earlier.
The spot you pinged isn't in my field of vision. There's a blockage in the way.
If you have any more trouble,
Now I can see.
just turn off Advanced Fog of War, and it should be fine.
Or turn off the fog or keep the advanced on.
I don't think I have the Fog of War on. I think it's just the dynamic lighting is all I got on.
If you didn't have the fog of war on, then we wouldn't be able to see anything. We would be able to see everything.
Well, yeah, other than
No, he's got dynamic lighting now. He doesn't need Fog of War anymore.
Yeah, I got the dynamic lighting.
You don't need any Fog of War at all. Now that you have dynamic lighting.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I don't have any.
I've been on
You have Advanced Fog of War turned on.
But when I take that off, you can see everything, right?
No. You can only see what your token can see with dynamic lighting. There you go.
And then as the tokens move, the fog should reveal or hide. What do you think?
Well, the reason I didn't... Yeah, okay. If it's got the wall, then you shouldn't be able to see it. Okay. I think that's why I did that. Yeah, that should still work. There's a specific room in here that's kind of giving me a hard time. You'll see why when you get to it. All right, Kime, you're up.
Alright, if I remember correctly, I'm being chewed on by a were-rat. Which is inconvenient in the most extreme
Yeah, a little were-rat looking thing.
This is probably not going to go well for me, but I'm going to give him the old whack in the face with a staff. How the hell did I do this?
Click on your token, then click on attack, and pick the attack.
Yes. Thank you.
Then you'll click on him, since that's what you're attacking, and then click through the miscellaneous bonuses, and it should... Shawak!
And then,
You bloody his face, you smack him right upside the face, and then blood goes everywhere. He's looking,
awesome.
but he's still standing.
Okay, then I can move a third of my speed without getting
Oh, you have to use. You can disengage in this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called withdrawal.
I would like to do that straight backwards as far as I can go. Would be my movement is 12. What's
That was the
About
term I was
60
looking for.
feet.
Withdrawal.
sorry? How far can I go? How far can I withdraw?
60 feet. You're just backing up from, or maybe 5-10 feet, because you're just backing up away from the combat, not turning your back and running.
Yeah. No, I would, if possible, I'd like to move one further back behind Taliesin.
Throw the other mage to the wolves, right?
I already got punched in the face. That's once is enough.
Well, I go on a 10, so if you can move me up to after prom.
After what?
You can move me up after Brahm on the turn tracker. Thank you.
Okay, now I see my token.
It's kind of doing some kind of twitchy looking thing.
It's an anime.
Instead of the usual one, the animation to it has got some kind of funky looking thing beside it. It don't normally have. Oh, okay. Just pausing it and restarting. No, it's
Assholes. Virg, y'all missed
anyway, you can see
me.
your token now. You can see the.
Yeah, I can see the
thing
token.
You attacked last time.
Yep. Okay. Is
Hello, big book.
is this the round that I get 2 long sword attacks with?
I have no flipping idea.
Okay, here we go. There's one there, and then
There's a vision wall in front of my character.
and
even
then
though I
there's
shouldn't.
2 there. Yeah. AC 1 for 9. Oh, and a fumble!
Roll me another D20.
Wait, you get 3 attacks around?
2.
First one was from from sign.
You don't break your weapon or anything. Alright, Henry's viewing the battlefield here, but he can hear
Can you guys
Brahm.
hear me?
He sees Brahm coming
Yeah, I
in the
hear you.
room, and
Excellent.
And he sees Borf is up and moving about, so he's gonna try to hit that bitch with an arrow.
I can't remember where it was supposed to be. Because I know I was supposed to be able to see this, whoever's there.
Ah, his magnificent rolls from last week do not continue this week.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'll be right
He
back.
gets one more
I'll be right
shot.
back.
Oh, I guess he was just getting warmed up.
Nice.
A crit for 4 damage.
That's still a crit. I mean, still an automatic hit.
Yeah.
Puts one right in her schnoz.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to roll another die. That's
Are
a
you?
D6. Yeah, you're supposed to roll another D6 because this critical hit system doesn't double the damage for you. So you have to roll. You have to roll the die
It's
again.
Went ahead and
usually
doubled
just
it.
the
I
double
just
of the
went ahead and
die
doubled it
result,
anyway.
not double the die.
I just doubled his result because he doesn't have
The
it in
default
modifier.
version is 2 dice in the DMG, but whatever. That's up to Wesley. How he does crits.
He's an NPC, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. Now it's Wolfie Girl's turn.
I set up my
Foxy lady.
I set up my my thing to roll double damage for crits. I think. Right here. Where are
Foxy lady.
we?
Now, you moved
You don't-
over one spot there, Kenji.
Oh
You were
yeah,
right there.
because you're right. I was here, but I was trying to see where Talisian's token was. Or not Talisian's, Zalman's. I never moved back. Also, there's a vision wall in front of me that I don't think should be there because it wasn't there last week.
He put that in after the fact last week.
Okay.
We had already even started the encounter, and he added that in.
Oh, I don't remember why.
You didn't want us seeing over the garbage piles.
I was able to swing over them though. Also, I'm tall enough that I can see
Yeah,
over
you
them
can
for a
definitely
fly.
swing over it.
Because I'm
Because
gigantic.
she's been attacking you.
Yeah,
Oh.
also, she's been attacking me.
She hadn't hit anything, but she's been attempting.
Yeah. Kenji isn't easy to hit though, so. People roll a lot of nat 20s.
Well, now the cat is gone. Still attack me, big boy. And she is kind of cornered, so she'll take a snap at and bite her own.
Honestly, Wesley, it seems that I can only see Ari, Ament, Kaz, and Ali Shidi. So I'm kind of in the void here.
I can't even see that far.
Yeah, I've only seen those 3 myself. I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I can only see Ari, Amut, Kaz, and ASCD. Looks like the light's only on for a few people.
Yeah, I can barely
Are you talking about Bork the Odd?
Oh, you guys are up here. That's why. There's a bunch of people that are still up here, as opposed to down here.
My screen only shows that one room. I don't see any other room open.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I don't think I was ever had a token put on the map, though, to be honest.
Well, I'll explain it.
Oh no, you haven't. So I've got to. Oh, you can't even see those damn tokens. I was putting out tokens for you to pick from, and you can't even see the damn thing.
Bonnie. XD.
There you go. Pick one of those. I'll just get you set up and put you in initiative. This little weasel-looking creature makes a sneak attack on Henry the healer, but he misses horribly, even though Henry has a terrible armor class. Ping which one you like.
This guy here.
Oh. So who's Braun Springblade?
That would be me,
Is that a new person?
a returning person, but new as well. A ranger
Uh-huh. Oh, nice.
with a bloodhawk as a friend.
Neat. Oh, that's what Ra is.
Correct.
Nice. Wait, did you take over someone else's character, or were you always?
No, that's the character he began with, but he had to leave the game for a while.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Nice.
As soon as whoever just moved in there, I can suddenly see way more.
Yeah, I agree.
Like triple the amount of stuff I can see.
It's gonna put you in the at the end of the turn order there.
And Dave and all set up.
Davin the Woad.
Evan the what?
Woad.
Woad?
That's wood in Old English, right?
That's angry in Old English.
Oh.
Oh, really?
David the angry, so he's pissed off. Huh?
What's he
I
mad
thought-
at?
Or
Iron.
more like the mad, I guess, or the crazy.
I thought Woad was spelled W-O-A-D.
That is for the pigment, the blue pigment that the Picts used.
Oh.
I thought ire was anger.
Yeah, no, it's like crazy, like insane. Or rabid.
Like a barbarian's rage or whatever.
He's a little crazy, a little angry.
A little not there.
That's why the Irish are red-haired or whatever. They're always angry.
Nice.
No, you're nice.
Irish are always angry.
Or at least they were red-haired before the Vikings came and raped them all or whatever. In
He
the
spoiled them.
1300s or whatever it was.
So,
So, and Brom, he's up next.
yeah, I just Braun.
Wes, I just want to check. Ra is not in the turn order.
Who is? Oh, Ra.
Ra.
You can just let her go on your turn for the time being.
That's
That's
fine.
usually
get him
what's
in
supposed to happen.
All right, so we are going to fire an arrow.
This battle's nearly over anyway.
I'm a fire right there.
Short range.
All right, David, when you click on your token now, you should see attack and initiative and see saving throws. I gotta set your saving throws up, but your attack and your initiative are the ones you click, and then you'll follow the instructions that pop up in the box. All right, you have this rat dude that just popped out over here and attacked the healer. You got this winch over here attacking Kenji, and then you got this foxy lady here who's trying to charm everybody, but you're not affected. You and the paladin are not affected by her charms.
And there's also a messed up rat person over there chasing some wizards.
Oh yeah, I forgot about rat dude. Yeah, there's a rat dude right to your left.
Please don't forget about the rat dude. Please shoot him in the face hole.
Who is currently the weakest of them all?
Yeah, well, I know that the were-rat, I messed him up pretty good with my staff. He's bleeding and leaking all over the place.
Yeah, he busted his face in pretty good with that.
Well, then let's finish him off.
Thank you.
You put an arrow right through his eye hole.
Okay, and we'll fire another one.
Oh, hey, my mother's type of shish kebab.
What?
Hello, Philly guy. So, dwarven shish
fall-
kebab.
Oh, a
It
shish
falls to the
kebab.
ground and it's dead. Whichever one you're shooting at, that's gonna miss anyway.
That's correct, Mark. It was
What do you
me,
want?
the boy.
What do you want the hawk to do?
Okay, I was shooting at Kenji. I was shooting at that thing by Kenji. And so we're going to have Ra go after whatever that thing is as well.
I'll just move that corpse out of the way so we can see Raw over there on the little rock. Just misses it.
And they get another attack with the claw.
Little claw call. How do we do him? 2 claws and a bite? Or just a bite? Oh yeah, he got the bite on the die, but it did double damage. That's right. Scratches her face. She howls.
And I get a beak too, right?
Peck that bitch. Oh, he comes up with nothing but a tattered piece of clothing.
Oh, we're just getting warmed up.
But he did manage to put a sizable scratch on her face. Talisian, you're up.
I'm sending you a message about that.
Where at?
It's going to be in roll 20. Oh, what the heck. I rolled retroactively for a half health resistance to charm, failed that. Rolled a retroactive saving throw versus spells for the charm, failed that.
There's no save versus the charm. It's either you have a 13 wisdom or greater or not.
I have a 10, but I also have the MR versus charm as an elf. It's a half elf.
Yeah, 30.
This dude
30%.
and
Which I botched. So, yeah, I'm not doing anything.
You rolled 100 on it?
No, not that botch. I rolled a 45.
Oh.
It came
All
up
right,
as 45
Kenji,
as success.
this beautiful woman, the most beautiful woman you have ever seen in your life has asked you to say But you remember
Well-
that Zulamon's your friend, so you don't have to go over there and like start bashing his head in.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, well, I'm gonna go over here.
No, can I
And
do
I'm like, well, he's not that dangerous. I don't think he's that dangerous, but this person who's been attacking me, she's dangerous. I'm gonna protect you from her. I'm gonna continue attacking her.
I was gonna say she didn't give a shit about that.
I know, but I don't know that. I just know that this person's been attacking me, and she's dangerous because she's attacking me.
Yeah, I really am not
So
that dangerous.
she's obviously also
actually.
dangerous to the beautiful woman.
I get like 1 attack per round, and I have a shitty Thaco because I'm not a fucking master yet, or ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I fumble anyway. Fucking roll 20. I'm too distracted by but I'm fine. I don't break anything, but
See that's why combat tactics is so necessary.
yeah. See, whenever a GM uses mind control magic or charm magic on my character, since I'm a huge opponent of the idea of a GM using that on player characters, I always try to finagle my way around it.
Charm, you said?
Staircase is used on the monsters. It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, but players never use that shit on monsters because you can't.
Sure they do.
Yeah,
Most
I've
cases,
used it.
most monsters are immune to
Smart
that.
players do. Smart players who are bloodthirsty do. I've had it happen in my game several times.
The bitch finally manages after what 8 rounds to change. She finally made her. No, she did not. I'm sorry. Never mind. It's over 60. I rolled a 19. I thought it was a 69. So she still is a girl. She will swing her pathetic sword and do absolutely nothing with it. Wasted her pretty much attack. Davin the Woad. You see this evil woman attacking this really tall dude.
What the fuck was that?
You see a ranger and a couple of magic users and a cleric, and you see this guy who's clearly a paladin fighting these evil monsters. You don't know them, but you've kind of wandered in here and you heard the sound of battle, you heard the sound of creatures screaming in agony, and you come in here and this is what you see. Tell me what you're gonna do.
Okay, you say I see those things, but on my screen I do not. Is that a problem for me, or?
Sounds like a glitch in Roll20, boys.
No, he only has a 20-foot range of sight because he is a human. So he has to be using a torch.
Nobody else got a torch?
Torch is 15 feet.
Who is this, also?
The only human in the group or whatever.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ouch.
I'm a human and I carry 20 torches because I hate the dark.
Put them all in a bundle, trust me, and just light a fire on the floor.
Walk around with a fucking bonfire hanging off of you.
Just light a bonfire in the middle of the room.
Cleric at level 2.
I'm going to move towards some...
Oh, did you roll a 1 on your second attack? You should have at least 10 HP as a cleric at level 2 using these rules.
Yeah, he should. He hasn't rolled for a second.
Oh, okay.
Point. I doubt anything's gonna even attack him, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if he even gets in a range to be attacked.
I'm pretty much running in the dark here. Whoops.
Tripping over piles of coins.
Yeah. You need light. Just light a big old fire.
So this guy is good for me to kill?
Oh yeah, she looks like a tattered, ragged woman who's just absolutely insane. Got a bloodthirsty look in her eyes. She's gnawing on her arm and scratching herself with her razor blade, her sword, and chewing on her sword. She just looks.
Okay, so first time playing here. What do you get these 3?
Click on your.
Sorry, you cut out there.
You said click on your token.
And you should see a words pop up at the top. Click attack.
Click on
you click
attack.
attack over in the chat box. You'll see your weapon appear, mace. And click it. Then it'll say choose a target. You'll click her. Then just click submit twice. And bam, it attacks. That will be a miss.
Okay.
Should be pretty easy to
4.
learn.
You see this rat dude that you didn't see before, this weasel-looking dude? It just kind of appeared out of nowhere. It's like he was hiding in the shadows or something, and jumped out and tried to bite the healer. He missed horribly, bit his own tongue. The healer's right on the other side of you, and then of course you see the others down here. You see the shenanigans going on down further south, I guess. Okay, so what's your plan? What's your plan of action here?
Is that Captain Underpants? I had to
You
turn
gonna
him
attack
down.
this one here?
All I can hear is his damn chair.
Heck.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jesus, fuck that chair, dude. Holy
that's
shit.
That's not a cue to keep doing it. Roger that.
Heck. No, actually, we don't. I was just kind of joking around when I said kick.
It's not cute.
It's not. It's not. It was funny like the first time, and now it's not funny anymore.
It wasn't that funny the first time.
I'm trying to be nice, all right?
That's nice of you.
It's funny to me. Oh, you guys, I'm nothing. I'm literally poor. It's a wolf. Can't stop me.
And now the guy whose pronunciation
Okay, that
of
was really
character
weird
name
as
is
hell.
relatively unknown.
Oh.
Sime
Kai-
Trono. How do you pronounce that?
Kaim Trono.
Kaim Trono. Thank you.
Kaim Trono. Would I would like to use one of my cantrips, Firefinger, to ignite maybe 3 or 4 of my torches and just kind of pitch them in the middle of the room to add some additional illumination. That's
Alrighty.
Alright, I'm just gonna do that, and I'd like to,
Legitimate luminosity.
yeah, I'd just like to throw them in that general direction. Is that
hell is
okay?
that?
Do I have to roll for that? I'm not
No.
trying to hit. I'm just trying to hit the floor anywhere in that like 10-foot area. Alright. And that's gonna be my turn. I'm just gonna keep hiding behind this other mage here.
Let's just go black. Never mind.
So can you see the torch now?
Yeah,
Should be one right here.
yeah. Can I drag that to where I wanted to throw it? I wanted it in that general area. Is that okay there?
Alright.
There, now we can draw a couple of them out if necessary. Said you wanted to throw 3 of them, so we'll toss 3 of them out here. How's that?
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Great, a quick torch token. I already had one. I don't know what happened to it, but already. Zulaman.
Okay, I'm gonna try to run the Foxwoman through yet again with my sword. Yeah, I'm gonna draw that long sword +1, and I hope she brought a supply of body bags because I'm coming to get her. Coming to get you, Foxwoman. AC 6. Swing for 5 damage.
Just misses.
Almost got through your fox hide, you fucking fox bitch.
Yeah, she just barely gets out of the way. Henry says I'll try to finish the hoe.
The Italian stallion promiscuous paladin.
He pops her, but he doesn't bring her down. He's gonna try to pop her again. And he still doesn't bring her down.
He's got.
She looks like shit.
He has pinpoint accuracy, but he's shooting needles apparently.
No, he's just firing the shaft, not the arrow point.
That damage.
He's just using sharpened sticks, you know.
Yeah, these are the rubber point arrows.
Training arrows.
Yeah.
Boffing arrows. It's curtain rods with duct tape on the end.
Yeah.
She finally gets a bite to connect on you, Paladin. For a lousy 3 points of damage. Ooh, that's gonna hit.
He's going right.
The healer takes 5 points of damage from the weasel dude, and now it has attached itself to him. And will continue to drain blood each round.
Ooh, giant weasels are
Rom,
nasty.
you're up.
Well, let's get rid of this.
Giant carrot.
Giant weasels is nasty.
You shooting at Big Ho? Well, what were you shooting at?
The person that was, just a sec. Whoever was hiding amongst all these other people here.
This one over here? That
No.
attacked the healer?
No,
The foxy lady?
Here?
the blue ping.
Oh, that hoe.
She's gone now, right?
Oh yeah, that killed her.
Okay. So now, I gotta
Don't
be able
even
to
roll an additional die. She dead.
I need to be able to see this other person.
Who, the Foxwoman's
I
dead?
didn't get. No, the one who never has managed to transform, which I'm very sad of because I didn't get to use my wear paint.
All right, so second shot is going.
There are times when I feel I could have written it, but is she doing any better?
Ping your target for me.
I'm trying to. I can't seem to get my ping to work here.
That one up there, right here.
Yes, where's the ping? Where is that?
Just
It's
hold.
just click and hold.
You got to click the select. There you go.
I got it.
So you want it on that one there?
That's where that hit went. Yes.
It screeches a little bit when you hit it, but it still got a hold of Hendry pretty. Talesian, you're up.
Now we get Raw first.
Oh yeah, Raw is over here somewhere.
Ra was in his right there.
Yeah, there's Raw. That bird's got like a ridiculous move, so it can circle the room 2 or 3 times if it wants. Who's it attacking?
Yeah, it's got a maneuverability class A as well, right?
Yeah, it's highly maneuverable. Oh, Raw is back.
There we go with the beak. The beak.
Yeah, with maneuverability class A, it can actually fly upside down and hover and fly sideways. Or was it maneuverability class B?
Or were you attacking with the bird?
Say again, sorry?
Were you attacking with the bird?
I was attacking that.
Okay, so you're leaving the dangerous charm bitch to the last one. Smart.
So,
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
Wes, where are we with this thing that's got a hold of Henry, the healer?
Oh, right. It's about to
it's bloodied.
Okay, so we've got 2 more. We got 2 Talon attacks yet, so let's do it again.
A swing and a miss.
Okay.
Rips a piece of meat out of its arm, or a piece of its tail comes off. It's alive, but barely.
All right, somebody else can finish it off.
Kenji.
All right.
That's Talesian.
Yeah. Versus Talesian. Yeah, but you can still do other things against the other people. Like, she didn't tell you specifically to do anything.
Yeah, she hasn't given you a command to do anything, so, you know, as long as you don't attack her.
But that doesn't mean you're not dominated. You're charmed, which means you regard her as a friend, but otherwise continue to do yourself normally. Continue to do things normally.
Not according to the Dungeon Master's Guide, but whatever.
That's different. No, the Dungeon Master's Guide doesn't say.
Doesn't say what?
I believe. Well, that's different than dominate.
Charm works very uniquely.
Dominate is way stronger than Charm, and Charm puts player characters under the control of the Dungeon Master. If they fail, they're safe.
That's dominate.
Nope, that is Charm. It's in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Is charm.
That's in the DMG, 2nd edition. And for player characters to do it, they have to be able to speak the language of their target. But they can do it.
The 3rd edition.
Domination is the same, except there's a penalty to the saving throw.
Really? That's the only difference?
It's the only difference. Oh, and it works on more things than Charm Person does, because Charm Person only works on player character races. Domination will work also on monsters. Because Domination is stronger than Charm Person and Charm Monster. And the penalty is pretty big from what I recall. It's like -4 or something like that. And then for Charm Monster, it's like a -1.
At least there's a save at all. In this case,
Yeah.
it was just no save. You just immediately, which is kind of bullshit.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
a lot of
it's a
bullshit.
very special monster. It's not even actually using a spell. It's based on its charisma. So
Well, it's based on your wisdom, I believe.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
that's true.
charisma. It's her charisma, her attraction. It's like a beguiling beauty type thing, almost like comeliness in first edition.
Yep.
So matter of fact, it's working exactly like comeliness. Because it's wisdom score that affects whether or not you can attack somebody of incredible beauty. So you just simply can't attack her. You can still continue to act unless she gives you a specific order to do something else.
Actually, I got the ruling right here.
It specifically says something in the monster entry, though. I think.
There may be times
what it
when
is.
the charmed creature, perhaps even party members, will be compelled to fight their companions. When this happens,
Right.
remember that the creature, NPC, or player character has no longer control over his decisions.
Yep.
The charmed
That's-
player is
it says
compelled to
effectively
attack
caught
his
by a
friends,
charmed
he must
spell.
do so in an effective manner.
Charm. This is just like the charm spell, which says that you.
It's not the spell, though. It
It says effectively caught by a charm spell. It says effective. I'm reading the monster entry here. It says effectively caught by the spell. It
Yeah.
says it's effectively the spell.
Yep.
And then it says he
Hey
requires.
guys,
Yeah, so-
the DM has decided that you can act. So so long as
Yeah.
you don't attack her directly, you can make another.
Yes.
I
And
acted.
the DM also decided that. And you were the one telling me that me complaining about the DM's rulings was.
I'm not complaining about the DM rulings. I'm not.
Well, the
said,
DM said
not-
you. So me. Okay. But you messaged me.
I wasn't given any
messaged me.
action by the person that charmed me. Therefore, I'm standing there and I'm juggling my darts.
Yes, but the DM said you can act, and then you're going
And
against
I
that,
didn't
even
take
though.
my action. I'm juggling my darts.
All right, Kenji, your turn.
Okay.
Now that woman is dead, and she has
Lay-
compelled you to protect her.
Lay that bitch to waste. Oh no.
Okay. Try to stand in between the paladin and the foxwoman. I don't know how if you can shove your way in between someone like that. What's the check for that?
You could do you could have him Wesley, you could have him do like an overbear, like try to overbear me or something like that. Wrestle the sword out of my hand or something. Most of that
Well,
takes
what I was trying to do was just interpose myself.
yeah. There's to push someone, you basically have to grab them and then win a strength contest, which in second edition is kind of weird. You both
Yeah.
roll strength checks, and if you both pass, whoever rolled higher on the die wins the contest. So
Higher on
the high, yeah, it's weird. So
Wacky.
it works to where if you roll exactly your strength, it's the best, and if you have higher strength than your opponent, it's best.
Right. Makes sense. So it's just a really complicated way of handling it.
Yeah, it's a little convoluted because they handle basically the same thing the opposite way when you're trying to pull something out of someone's hands. It's the lowest roll is best on a strength contest. It's really weird. It's like they didn't have a good editor when they were thinking this through. Can I resist him or no? Oh, you pushed her
The GM
back.
is-
Okay.
Well, no, I didn't. That's not what I intended to do. He's muted. She's the one who apparently she stepped out of the way when I tried to
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, she must be telling you to do it, so
Well, it's my action. I'm basically trying to, but the GM's muted, and I don't know why. I think he might have muted himself by mistake. Wesley, you're muted by mistake.
he might
Oh, okay, that explains it. That's why I was talking and nobody was listening. Yeah, that's why I kept asking which one are you pushing, and y'all kept talking. So
I was saying I wanted to literally pose myself, regardless of who
well,
I'm
then she
pushing.
would willingly step out of the way of that.
Okay.
Darvin, are you there?
Say again?
It's your attack, Darvin.
Oh, Darvin. Borf the Odd?
Devin.
Or Davin, whatever his name is. The new guy, Davin the cleric.
And my action
Okay.
is going to be to take the dodge action, basically, to parry, if that's a thing you can do in this version.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a couple ways to do that.
There's an optional rule I know that says you can add something to your arm class depending on whether you're a fighter.
Yeah,
Run over here.
there's
Parrying.
there's an optional rule to parry for the whole round.
Half your level +1. Yeah, it's a full round action, but you can't
Yeah.
move.
And then
Can we
optionally,
discuss different rules after the game? Let this individual have his turn.
sure.
Is this thing
Well,
dead
I'm
or?
trying to resolve how my action actually works. Because I'm just trying to defend.
Yeah, he's trying to resolve his action still.
Well, I was going here and basically trying to take the dodge action, or if there's an equivalent of that. Make things have penalties to attack me. Or just raise or improve my armor class by whatever it is.
There's
Yes, there's a parry function.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
I didn't hear
parry.
you say that. It's my
There's a
level 3. So
parry and
my
defend.
AC improves by 2 until the end of the...
So that's your move and that's your action. That's the end
Yeah.
of your turn. Now it's
Yeah.
Davin.
Yes. Okay.
Was this guy over here dead or alive?
He's still alive, bloody as hell, but he's still alive, hanging on to Henry for dear life.
Lol.
And I believe as a cleric, your wisdom would be sufficiently high enough you would not be under the beguiling effect of the fox. So you could attack either one. Let's see.
All
exactly
right.
what your-
Screw it.
your wisdom is.
Let's see if we can put this fucking.
Oh yeah, 18 wisdom.
Put this to rest then. Let's try to.
Hit an AC of 6 or better, and you got her. She has 1 hit point.
Oh, seriously? That's hysterical.
That's why I was laughing when he put 2 arrows in her, and I was like 1 hit point short of killing her.
Fuck.
You attempt to use a roll command looking for the value of selected token, but tokens are selected.
Right,
Select your token, yeah.
select your token before you click that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You guys you guys use the GM's macros instead of setting up your... Oh my god.
Oh.
Rolled a
Roll
6.
low.
Yeah.
Bork, what is your wisdom? I bet it's not very high.
He's a cleric, isn't he? Oh, it's 6. Okay.
You cannot attack this woman here. She's the most beautiful creature you've ever seen. And grovel and kiss her feet.
Can I, Daddy?
Can you what?
Run up and hug her.
You most definitely can. In fact, when you get close enough to hug her, she says, "Oh, my champion, please heal me." Do you have a healing spell available?
I can only heal you
God damn
with
it.
me.
Oh, that's
He's a
right, you're a
fighter.
fighter, so he doesn't have anything to heal her with.
Thank God, right?
She gladly takes your hugs and she's bleeding profusely all over you. You now have fox woman blood all over you.
You're so good on my skin.
Lol.
All right, Kym, see if you can finish this.
Unfortunately, I am not very wise, so I'm gonna stay far away from that battle. But I am going to send a firebolt in the direction of the. I'll advance a little bit so I can see it better. And then I'm gonna send a firebolt in this way. That.
I believe it's just a roll for damage, die 4.
So it's basically like a magic missile, but it's just fire damage.
Yeah, it's like a level 2 spell or something like that.
No, it's a level 0 spell.
Yeah.
2 damage.
That doesn't exist in second, as far as I know.
What's that spell?
Level 0 spell.
It's not a level
Yes.
0 spell, but it's. Oh, it sort of is. Yeah,
It's
we use
in
them
the
this
forums.
edition.
It's been there since the beginning of the
In
game.
this game. In this game, we
Henry,
use zero spells.
Henry will take 2 points of fire damage as well because that bursts into a 5-foot arrow.
Oh shit! Sorry, Henry.
It's all right. He doesn't mind too much. Zulaman, you got Kenji in front of you, Borf hugging on her, and Davin trying to.
Let's see.
There's still space over here. Just gonna point that out of character.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move around Kenji and get right in there. And attack her twice with my longsword.
All you gotta do is hit an armor class of 6,
Here it is.
and you kill her.
Okay, are there any other combatants? Are there any other combatants?
There's one up here. I think.
There's
it's
the
still
weasel that's on Henry.
Take a swing at Borf.
Okay, I'm gonna
He's getting awful friendly with the enemy.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can get there. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna attack that damn weasel. Do I need to roll
What's your
called shot to avoid damaging Henry?
That would guarantee if you missed, you wouldn't hit him. Yes.
Whoops. Okay. Yeah,
So
I'm
you
gonna.
take a penalty to hit in order to avoid having a chance of hitting him if you
That,
miss. I see
yep,
what
that's exactly what a called shot does. So yeah, I'm gonna do a called shot.
How do called shots work in 2A?
It's a -4 to hit, and you can do special effect stuff with it according to whatever the DM says, basically. But AC 7
Nice.
for 10 damage.
That just misses it. And you hit it, but it doesn't quite penetrate its arm.
Damn.
Or its hide, I suppose.
Yeah.
Henry's got this critter on him, and he's not happy about it.
Got a sword or well, not a sword. He's a healer. Be what the heck? A mace. Got one.
No, he has a gigantic sword, but it's actually too big to use for this purpose.
Got a knife. Got one of those. What the hell is it called? Paring knives. The things you use to cut an apple. Try to peel it off you.
I think he's just going to pull out the old trusty dagger and take a stab at it.
Slightly longer than a paring knife.
Stab it with a stick.
That's what he's been doing to everything else. Shooting them with sticks.
And he misses. So the creature drains another die 6. Ooh, it drains 6. Sucking blood from poor Henry. Henry's looking a little peakish. Rom, you're up.
Well, let's put this thing out of its misery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the pelts are worth a lot of money, too.
Are they?
Yeah.
No, all of these people have been turning back into humans once they've been killed.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think this is
damn it.
cool.
Yeah.
I think it's whatchamacallit, a
And you stick an arrow right in its eye hole and it dies.
Thank God.
Well then.
Is there anything else left?
Nope, y'all have successfully killed everything in this room.
Oh, thank God.
Woo! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yo, got that final fantasy. That would be dun, 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 when you clear a dungeon, or no, that would be when you open a chest with a major item in it.
Mm-hmm.
So now y'all see all these corpses laying around of humans and humanoids. anybody who's got knowledge in history or magical beasts or anything like that can make a roll.
History.
Oddly enough, with my intelligence, I still
Oh.
am not learned in
Magical
that.
beasts. How about spellcraft?
Where's Erin when we need her?
Mark, you realize that
She's been-
these creatures are in fact not lycanthrope, they're just simply berserkers who are able to shape change when they go into berserk. So there's no
So they're
risk
like
of anybody
lycanthropes.
catching lycanthrope from the bots. Or...
Oh damn! I wish I could have learned how to do that. That's neat.
Can I use my spellcraft to see if there's any components that are useful for making magical items from these monsters?
Not unless you find something on a normal human that would be usable.
Or an item, maybe?
Because they
have
turn back into humans. Okay.
Yep.
Kaim would like to sit down on a pile of rubble and use his first aid to try and bind up some wounds, or set up a first aid station if that'll work. Does that work, or does it only work like immediately after you've been wounded?
No, immediately after you've been wounded, but Henry could certainly use it.
Alright, I would like to first aid. I'd like to thrust my first aid upon Henry. And I did pretty okay.
That's a D2.
I got this confused. Sorry. Okay. Back to where I was going with this. I was asking, do these coins in the middle of the room actually look like coins? Or
Yes,
are
they're
they...
coins.
Oh, okay.
Gold, copper, silver.
And how did the door end up over here?
The Minotaur kicked it right off the fucking hinges.
Oh, right. Lol. I forgot about that. I might have been when that happened. I might have been half asleep when that happened, if I recall correctly. I'm always half asleep.
Henry's looking a little better. He applies a little bit of healing skill to himself as well, and manages to stop his bleeding. So he's looking all right.
I have healing too. Can that help?
Only one per. You can only benefit from healing once per day.
No problem.
What about me? Can you? I still have some burns on me. You notice that this tall fellow has wounds that look like they would be regenerating if they weren't charred over. I don't know how I would describe that otherwise. He has regeneration, but he took fire damage earlier.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. All I have.
Well, if you can use a healing skill, like a normal first aid healing skill, or you don't have that.
Those wounds will heal with natural healing.
Can't magical heal and get rid of. Oh, they heal like. Oh, you can still heal them like by rolling at the end of a rest, or not rolling.
You don't roll. You just get them at the end of.
You get one per level or something, right?
It's at the end of a
Henry
day.
Gently.
Without fighting
Henry
or working.
Henry gently touches you and restores 1 hit.
Oh, that's right. He has that weird ass. Is that me?
Yes.
Oh, he's using the cure minor wounds thing on me or whatever it's called.
Cure light.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, he said 1 without rolling, so I'm assuming it's the cure minor.
It's a gentle
Orison?
touch. It restores 1 hit point.
Oh, so
one
it's
1 hit point. And that's it.
Yeah, it's it's like cure minor wounds of 3rd edition. Same difference.
The significant usefulness to it is that it stops bleeding.
Stops bleeding, yeah. Stops bleed and stops stabilizes you, but it's a 0 level spell, right? So that's really good. But hey, also I'm only down 2 hit points now, which is nice.
I'm down significantly more than that.
But if you calculate effective hit points for a creature with regeneration, it's like whatever you have plus like 3 rounds worth of regeneration. Although that's kind of like not even accurate considering combat usually lasts longer than that. I don't know. Anyway, so this is looking like a cave, isn't it?
Get
But does the floor
2
change?
hit points back there, Kaim. The healer treats you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Is this actually a different looking floor, like cobblestone, or what is it?
Yes, the rest of the building that you've been is cut, been worked. This is like cave, natural cave.
Oh, actual cave. Okay.
I know.
Does it look like there was once a wall here, that it was broken down or something?
Hard to tell. There's a bunch of rubble there.
Or are we at the whatchamacallit? Because I know I've been in buildings where like the foundation is built into the side of a hill, and it's like
That's
not
essentially what
fully
happened, and it looks like they were taking the caves and either they had carved caves out and they were going back and finishing it, making it look, pristine and nice, or maybe they were digging
So basically,
into the cave.
either we're entering the unfinished part of the basement, or this is natural cave that was in the area they were building the foundation into.
Exactly.
Okay. Either way, we're not in finished basement anymore. Good to know. Or we're entering not Kansas anymore, or something.
This big whole area over here, this big cave-like circular room, is where the berserkers were living. It's covered in squalor and filth. They kind of live like animals.
I mean, they basically were animals.
More or less.
I'm gonna pick up my torches, extinguish 2 of them. No, for just so you guys know, I wear them like I wear like a Hawaiian would wear a hula dress or whatever it's called. They're just like 20 torches dangling around my waist from my belt.
That
That
looks dangerous.
Well,
Be
I
careful.
don't leave them all lit up. Come on.
Okay.
But I'll extinguish 2 of them, return them to my belt, and I'll carry 1 lit. And I'd like to start frisking the bodies. They look like savages. I doubt I'll find anything interesting, but check them out. Especially the.
On this gentleman here, you find a very pretty sword. Has some unusual writing on it. You can't read.
I can't. Can I run a spellcraft check on it to see if there's anything interesting, or will that help me at all?
Roll it and let's see what happens.
Nope.
You have no clue.
Alright. Oh, man, this sword's got a sharp end. One of you guys want it?
I suppose I can take a look at it later. Know what it does.
Maybe I could upgrade.
Alright, well, I'll pass it off to our 10-foot tall paladin here.
I'm only like 6'6" or something like that, but
Oh, who was the tall guy? He was a 10-foot monster last time.
you mean the dog man thing or the cat man thing?
No, I thought one of our party members was like
Kenji, the ogre mage.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. My apologies.
Yeah,
Pass
its
it off to the paladin.
picture looks nothing like an ogre mage though. Looks like an anime character.
And then I'll start scooping up the. How many of us are there? I'll start scooping the gold into separate piles for everybody but Borf, because Borf helped himself last time while we were getting our faces kicked in.
He did get pig charged by it though. I have to give it to him. That's what a dwarf would do. If they see gold, they're going.
I'm not blaming him. I'm a little bit bitter. I'm just trying to even things out to keep it fair. We all put our effort into the battle.
Alright, so, did we actually pick up any of the coins? Or we're just leaving them?
I'm currently in the process of sorting them out for however many of us there are minus Borf.
Oof.
So what's up with that sword? It's sharp.
It's very sharp, very pretty. It's got some writing on it.
Oh, it's got writing on it, huh?
What kind of sword is it?
Well, symbols.
Is it a katana or is it a long sword?
Just a regular.
It's a long sword. I typed it in. I guess you didn't see it. It's a long sword.
Hmm.
Maybe the detect magic guy should detect magic on it.
Yeah.
I'm spelled out.
Henry says I can do that. Henry says I can do that.
Don't we have a priest that has detect magic?
Detect magic is both. Yeah, it's all kinds of any magic using class can do that.
We got like a bard that can detect magic, or like.
Since when do we have a bard?
You got a healer who can.
Hey!
He's got every detection spell in the game.
Some kind of priest can cast detect magic on that sword, right?
Yeah, he can cast detect magic on it. It's his only first level spell for the day, but he says that sword is definitely magical.
To what extent? Is
It has
it
an
dim,
odd
moderate,
enchantment, and it
strong,
says it
overwhelming?
has 2 enchantments on it actually. It has a basic weak enchantment, but he said it also has some necromancy on it, which is kind of strange.
I'm probably gonna stay away from that.
Sounds like a cursed item? Question mark? I don't know. We'll see.
I doubt it. But
Necromancy is used for healing, and a healing spell is technically a necromantic,
Yeah, it's a
as it
necromancy.
affects dead flesh.
Yeah.
a priest would know the difference between healing and necromancy.
Well,
He says it's an odd enchantment. He says it's a little bit stronger than the basic magic. He said, I'd say that this has some kind of special effect on certain creatures of some sort.
It turns humans into zombies.
it could be one of those
Plus
things
one,
that's like,
likely
plus
it would
three
kill
versus.
zombies.
Yeah. It's probably like a +1, +3 versus
it's probably like a
undead
plus
or
1
something.
versus 3 versus undead, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Or +1 plus X versus undead, where X is some number greater than 1. That sounds like it's probably what it is. Can any of us by any chance read the runes? Probably not. Might as well check.
You're welcome to make an Arcana check or
Spellcraft?
what do you call it?
A spellcraft,
We
maybe.
do have an item that would be able to identify that.
I'm
If you could give me time to get things set up and rest.
Oh, right, you have that thing, don't you?
Yeah, a slate of
What does that actually do? Or is it identify
it identifies
the item?
items. You lay the item on top of it and identify.
It casts the identify spell, or it identifies them.
Yeah, it writes.
Instantly.
It literally appears on the slate what it is and what it does.
That's really absurdly and way too useful to be an actual thing. I'm glad you put it in, though.
It is an actual thing. It's in the World Encyclopedia. You can also find it in the Encyclopedia Magica.
Nice. I didn't realize it was a thing. It's absurdly useful. Okay.
But it weighs an absurd amount. It weighs like 25 or 30 pounds. But
More
since you have a bag of
useful, yeah.
holding, that's not really a problem.
Yeah, right. The more it has to weigh to be balanced. You got that apparatus of the crab that really,
Apparatus the Qualish.
Yeah, right. Those items are really fun, but they're kind of situational, but they're really, really interesting.
Anyways.
Anyway, yeah,
Good Mall is still here. You want me to pick up some coin?
yeah, what the heck? Let's collect.
You spend a turn here. You find 400 silver pieces and 100 gold.
That's not bad. That's a number. That isn't 0.
And there's several thousand copper pieces back in the room where the filth is, but it's, got poop and piss and
It's also
air and
copper.
all kind of.
So, Talisian, you said you have the slate of identification. Does it require some specific setup, or you just need a place to put it, or how does that work?
I need some place to set it up. Table, someplace solid, someplace where I can be, so we can just rest up while I do it. While I pull up the things that we want to identify.
He looks over here at this disheveled or this dislodged door, and looks at some rocks, and looks back and forth between them.
And I start walking back. So I know of a good location. I start walking back up to where we fought the mages.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some nice comfy
Forgot
beds and
about that.
tables and all that in there.
I was gonna set up
And
some
a
rocks
bed.
and use the door as a. Ew, sleeps on a bed. I mean, what?
I don't know about you guys, but I could really use a rest.
I could too, but
Yeah,
I'd be
sure.
down for rest, use.
I think I'm gonna touch myself real quick here.
you gotta touch yourself.
And there goes the divinos going through my head again.
Maybe that's something you should do in private.
And I get a healing back.
Nice, Stu.
I think that takes you back to maximum, doesn't it?
Nope.
Or do we, Yeah, I guess we should head back to that area so we can have a table to identify the thing with the thing. Also, resting is probably a good idea.
Yeah, and I have a magical dagger that dropped out of the ooze that could also use some identification.
Probably, yeah. That's right, we can identify that too.
Does that work for the unidentified potions?
Up to a certain number per day, yes.
Wow. It's limited per day. Do we know how many things it can identify per day? Or...
Yeah, I posted it in the
5
Discord
items.
It's
5 items. Alright, cool.
the identify spell is broken up into charges, and you can supposedly have one charge per level, and your success chance of being successful, or your success chance of identifying something, some kind of ability with the charge, is 10% per level. So,
What's
like,
that from?
if your level, that's from the player's handbook, 2nd edition player's handbook. So if you're level 9, you have 9 charges or 9 rounds during which you can identify items at 90% accuracy, and each round spent identifying will identify one ability of the item. So if the item has no abilities, you can tell that it's, X item or whatever.
Normal item.
Yeah, that's why it takes so long for that spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also have to spend 8 hours cleansing the items to be identified, and then it takes 8 constitution away, and you get 1 back per hour. You can adventure immediately after casting the spell, but it's ill advised.
It's like going on a date with me. Ill advised.
Indeed. Sir.
But that's why it's so useless at level 1, because you only have 1 round to identify, and it's at 10% accuracy.
Yeah. 5th edition does it like, oh, you just get it, but you have to spend like an hour doing it or something.
That's because 5th edition makes everything easier for today's gamers.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5th edition's oversimplified, and I don't really like it.
Amen.
It's also less mean, which I like, but I don't like how simplified it is.
Alrighty, so what y'all doing? Gonna take a 8-hour rest?
I suppose.
No, we're going to take 5 items out, we're going to identify them, and then we're going to rest.
Did you calculate the experience for that encounter before, or were you just going to kind of...
Not yet. I'll give it to y'all after the end of this session.
Okay.
You know, like a normal.
Yeah, I know. I was making sure that you didn't already calculate it or something.
Well, that's lovely.
What?
My power just flickered on and off.
Uh-oh.
So I have to restart my computer.
Ruh-roh.
Is it windy outside?
Yeah, we've got bad weather in the area.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
That's why I'm actually home tonight to run the game, because I was supposed to go to my mom with my brother and sister, and we were going to take her out for dinner for her birthday. And we just decided not to because the weather was just so bad.
That's unfortunate, actually. Wow. Oof. I hope she's okay.
Oh yeah, she's fine. We just decided not to go anywhere because we didn't want to get drug out in the rain, and she's a little bit sick, and she's getting over bronchitis, and we didn't want her to get pneumonia. You know, at 73 years old, you know, you don't need to get out in bad. But yeah, the bottom has fallen out. The power just clicked off and clicked right back on. I just got to restart the computer. Anyway, I know the items by memory, so just tell me what it is you want to.
Oh, that sword for one.
It is a +1 longsword, +2 versus undead, and it seems to have a special function, but it requires killing a specific type of undead to discover.
Okay.
I place it back on. I place the sword back on the slate to find out what that special function is.
Oh.
I think it specifically means you can't until you kill that specific type of undead.
Once you kill, it is +3 versus ghoul. What'd you say, a ghoul?
+1 and
It
+2
learns-
versus undead and +3 versus ghouls.
It learns ghouls. Okay. It learns.
Also,
+3
while
versus
holding the
ghouls.
weapon, you cannot be paralyzed by a ghoul, whether you're immune to it or not.
That's
and it includes a
really
gas.
nice. That's really nice. I like that. Give me that. I just want to hold it so that I can't be I'm just kidding. I do have a bad history with getting paralyzed all the fucking time.
I'd like to pass this magic dagger off to Taliesin, see if he'd be interested in identifying it.
Okay. So yeah, I placed that dagger.
It is a +1 dagger when used in melee combat. It is a +2 dagger when thrown, and it is a dagger of throwing and returning.
Oh, easy.
Awesome.
Ezpiz. Nice.
So,
And now we got all these potions. Should I start identifying them?
That's up to y'all.
I was asking.
Do you mind if I keep that dagger?
I have no use for it.
Thank you very much. Beats throwing torches at people when I run out of magic.
Oh, it says their touch causes humans, dwarves, gnomes, half-elves, and halflings, and not elves to become rigid. Okay, so I can't actually be paralyzed by a ghoul because I'm too big or something.
At least not by standard ghoul.
It's not by a regular ghoul, yeah.
Oh, my computer's back on. I'm just waiting for the stupid router and all that to fire back up.
Oh.
Just roll a D. If you just want to grab potions randomly, roll a D. What is it? 23.
25.
Yeah, there was 25 on there. Plus you had one from upstairs. The cleric identified 2 of them as poisonous and poured them out. So that would be 26 minus 2, so 24. So just roll a D24 and I'll tell you which one it is. Why don't you tell me the number?
She used Detect Poison. So useful. Such a good spell.
2.
Those.
A 2? A
A2.
potion of frost resistance. It's a bubbly, cold-looking brew. Cold air seems to come off of it.
That's thematic.
Roll a wisdom check there, Taliesin.
Taliesin?
You have to tell me the result because I'm not online.
It's a failure. I have a 10 wisdom. I rolled a 17.
Nothing bad happened, so you just didn't realize something.
You don't recognize something. You don't see it.
And final identification for the day.
Roll a D20.
2 again.
A potion of blending. No, that's potion of fortitude. Excuse me, potion of fortitude. Drink this potion and gain 2d4 plus 3 hit points.
Temporary.
Yeah, for like whatever the duration of potion is. I think 5 to 20 rounds.
And
And I
with
found
that,
it
I
back
pack
in.
stuff up and I crash on the bed. I crash on the sofa.
I think I'm gonna sleep on this table right here. Looks like a comfy table.
Is anybody going to use the magical pillow?
No.
I will. I'll do something with the monster or whatever. Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna curl up somewhere that looks incredibly uncomfortable and cast the cantrip Restful Sleep on myself.
Okay. Bor, if you wake up 2 hours later, fully as though you've got an entire day's worth of rest.
Wake up, everyone! I want to take a poop.
Well, there's a giant dungeon. You can go poop wherever you wish.
How many hit points do we get back
Preferably
for
not where the
a
party is.
rest or for a rest at the end of the, or for a night's rest, or whatever it is? Do you get back?
There's a pillow of restful sleep.
Oh, neat.
Also, while sleeping, your dreams cannot be invaded by nasty creatures.
Ooh, that's seems conditionally useful.
Especially if there's a hag nearby.
Yeah, or a succubus. Or I don't know if they can do that in second edition, but I know they can do it in other editions. Anyway,
A hag damn sure can.
yeah, I know there's some fey creatures that can do it. Succubi can in some editions. But anyway,
Succubi are not fey in second edition. They're demons.
no, they're demons. I know, but there are also fey creatures that can do that. Like what are they called? Well. Huh?
So it's a wise place to sleep.
Do we regain any hit points for resting? I forgot.
With the healer present, you'll gain 2 hit points.
Oh, look. Look at that. I'm exactly full health. A Lamau.
Except for Bork, he's fully restored.
Oh, yeah, right. He took a restful sleep pillow kick. Nice. Nice find.
Well, it could have been cursed. He was the one brave enough to use it.
I mean, we could have used the identification thing on it.
What's Dreamscape? Protects versus Dreamscape.
Dreamscape?
It's an evil.
That's a spell
where they can attack your brain,
Oh.
attack you in your dreams, and that kind of shit.
Yike.
Kind, you already rolled for your hit points. I think the new character has not. If you would roll me a D3, do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
/R space 1D. Oh, max, not bad. Add 7 plus whatever your con bonus is to your hit point.
7, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're supposed to have rolled it for your second level hit points, but you didn't. Now you did, so there you go.
Yeah, they introduced the Demi-Plane of Dreams right before 3rd edition came out.
What'd you say, sorry?
They introduced the Demi-Plane of Dreams right before 3rd edition came out.
Nice.
I think it's...
So did everybody who's down hit points add their +2? And let me see who might the healer want to dump his spell on. He's got one good healing spell left.
I should be maxed out then.
It looks like Kime isn't at full.
Nope, I am still down 2.
Let's see. The minimum on that spell is 4 points, so you're back to max.
I figured. Oh,
I'm gonna
Yeah, I mean,
pass.
That's fine though, but
I'm gonna pass on that sword. By the way, I'm gonna give someone else the opportunity to be an undead slayer like me.
I'm quite happy with this dagger. Personally.
in my hands, the benefits would be far overshadowed by my incompetence with it.
I believe you're the only one who is longsword qualified.
Yes, but my ethos prevents me from having more than one magical. Wait a minute.
I have
Well, then toss the +1 sword and take the +1/+2.
Well,
I have the
would
I mean, I
anyone?
have the proficiency with the katana, which is a related. I'd still take a penalty though, so it's not really worth it for me.
What about the ranger, Brom Springblade? Isn't he a ranger?
Yes, I have.
Yes,
Brom.
he is. I forgot he's longsword.
I have longsword. Yes,
Is it a normal longsword?
it is just a normal longsword.
Well, here's your chance to have a magical one, if you'd like to take that undead slaying longsword. It's a +1 longsword, +2 versus undead, +3 versus ghouls. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will pitch my other one aside.
BRB.
Yeah, and then
Quite the handy weapon. Ooh, the wind is whipping so hard my house is creaking as the wind blows through it, blows around the house.
Is that a tornado warning?
No, just windy.
you don't live in the Midwest or like down south, right?
Yes, I live in the deep south, but the sirens haven't gone off.
Okay.
Well, anyone can tell that by your accent. Howard accents too.
Zalman, can you give me
Yes,
those
it does
stats
betray
again?
me, does it not?
Yeah, it's +1 longsword, +2 versus undead, and then +3 versus a specific undead called ghouls.
Okay.
And if you want, I can code that for you so you can put it into your weapon table.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll make a thing for you.
So this dagger, you say it's a dagger of throwing and returning. Does that mean what it
Yes.
sounds like?
If you throw the dagger and you miss, it comes right back to you, and you can throw it again.
That is so cool.
Boomerang.
And what does a dagger do for damage these days?
D4.
Thank you.
So if you try to stab somebody with it up close and like melee, it's only +1, but when you throw it, it's +2.
Yeah. And that's
Well, the
+2
evening
to...
to hit and damage.
Okay, yeah. That...
+2 to hit and damage.
Yeah. What's the range on a thrown dagger?
10, 20, 30.
Thank you.
Speed of a dagger, I believe, is a 3. And so that's going to be a 1 when thrown because it... Oh, it's a 2, so it's going to be 0 when you throw it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Alrighty, y'all have had a full night's rest. You're not sure if it's day or night because you can't see outside, but you've had a full 8 hours of sleep, and y'all feel wonderful.
Finally, I've been so bored.
More importantly, I have my skills back.
Yeah. That's the important thing.
Henry says yes, it's nice to be at full capacity, is it not?
Brom, what's your name on Discord?
Foo Fighter.
Okay. I don't see a Foo Fighter anywhere. I see Zelsium, Wombology Major, Q,
Hang on.
Captain
Hang on.
Underpants. Oh, it's Braum. Okay, there we go.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's Braum on there. Yes.
Okay, so this thing I'm sending you, on your weapon table, on your character sheet,
Yep.
where it says like plus to hit and plus to damage, you put
Right.
this in there.
Okay.
Okay. And then on your the initiative thing where it has weapon speed,
Yes.
you put this in there.
Thank you.
Yep.
We'll say it's a new day. If y'all want to use the, do y'all want to identify any of these other potions? Because I honestly don't remember how much time has passed. I know y'all have
Hasn't been
rested down here
24
twice
hours.
and have been in several battles, so I think it's been about 24 hours.
Shall we continue?
Yay, continuing.
How did we allocate that 400 gold and whatnot?
We didn't. That's a good point. I got mouths to feed. Yeah, I need my share of that 400 gold.
Yeah, I need to buy things. What are they called? Ingredients for my spells. So I need to have an income from here. So there's 7, 8 of us, I believe, ish.
You mean
7.
your share of 360 gold?
60 gold. I'm willing to just accept that without checking the math because I'm lazy. Alright, I'm doing it. Putting it in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did y'all
6,
collect
7.
that thousands of copper that was filth covered?
I don't think so.
No, I don't touch that kind of nonsense.
You made it sound so covered in shit we decided not to.
And plus all the weight.
So this 57, is that gold pieces?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
There's some left over.
I'll be kind and I'll take the leftover one to save you guys the problems with math. Just looking out for the team, you know.
We're not worried.
Yo, you can keep that gold, okay? That was the piece of toast in the circle jerker, right? You get to keep that one.
Thank you. I gotta pay for my torch addiction.
You have to pay for your porn addiction, what?
My torch addiction. My dress is only half complete. Still bare in the back.
Well then.
What are those grass skirts called?
Hula skirts? Or no.
there's-
The other ones. No.
I do have a computer.
Shit, I didn't know that.
You mean like the hula skirt?
Yeah, they're called hula skirts. Okay. Yeah, so I have like 2/3 of a hula skirt of torches.
Memes.
Henry says, well, it's time to find our way the fuck out of here. Which way y'all want to go?
Well,
Might as well keep going back the way we were going.
yeah, back the way we're going, cause we're not done with the
Can't get out
dungeon yet.
that way. To the south.
I heard promise of a vampire.
No, 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 no. There's no vampire. No vampire.
We should have knocked one of the stupid weird creatures unconscious and asked them some questions. Hey, where are our captives? Did we just sleep in the next room to our captives?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they're still
this
there.
was the room with the
That was stupid.
illusionary horror.
Yeah, there's no vampire. Oh, that hallway's a dead end. Interesting.
Is it a dead end? Can we look for secret doors or whatnot?
I see a door right here.
You don't
Oh.
want to go through that door. We've been there already.
Go there. No, go in there. There's a bunch of gold on the table. Go grab it.
Excellent.
This is where we killed the gelatinous cube.
Can someone tell me why I can't see? There's no light.
Because I forgot to move myself. Okay, shit. We all forgot to move ourselves. Okay.
You're probably in the dark and can't see in the
Are
dark.
we in the same room we were in last time?
Yeah, basically we're heading back towards the cave.
Okay. Sorry, I never moved myself because I was just half asleep.
Oh, which character was said they can't see anything?
The dwarf with the squeaky chair
With the squeaky chair. Yes.
and the Irish accent.
Yeah, not me. Yeah, only some characters have lights. Oh, that's because he has a torch, isn't it?
I don't see your friggin' character.
If I wanted to light a torch so I can see a little further,
Let's see.
what do I gotta do for that?
You actually see further in the torch that lights up.
Really?
Yeah, torch only has a 15-foot radius.
If you look
Yeah,
up there
it's in a
under
dark
torches,
room.
where the character sheets are, you'll see torch. You can pull the torch out and put it in the room, and it'll give you light.
Oh, you can actually do that yourself. Cool.
Yeah, it's right here.
He's right where I'm pinging.
Who's he?
How about Boris? Can you see now?
There you go, Devin. Here, grab your torch. Grab your torch. Don't take it with you. There you go.
This room appears empty.
You
Well, if
can.
we quit moving
see
around,
where
we'd be
the
able to
boat
give
on
people
it.
a chance to, with the line of sight, to see things. He wouldn't be in the dark.
Yeah.
This area appears to be empty. This area is empty.
I'm just chucking it every few feet so I can walk right to it.
You can actually
just
select
garbage
both
everywhere.
at the same time.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
No, don't need to follow me. I'll scream if I need help. Okay, bye.
Sorry, what can I do?
You can select
yeah, you
both
put the
All right,
tokens
splitting
at
the
the same
party
time.
up. So can y'all
both of them at the
hold
same
up?
time.
So, Bor, if you're going down this hallway, A long, narrow passageway opens up into a rough-hewn chamber in the rock, which is right around that corner you're at there. Stop right there for me. Let me finish reading. There are 4 ugly humanoids with pale, earthy skin near the far wall. They look kind of like hobgoblins, but meaner and uglier. Sorry, there's only 2 of them. They begin to lumber towards you. They look hungry. Now, how would the goddamn bone get a fucking... That's retarded. Get your ass on the map layer. The pile of bones got an initiative somehow. So you need to click initiative, Bork. And anyone else who wants to join.
How
I
did
don't
you
even know
guys?
where he's at, so.
Where did you get there? How did you get there?
I don't want to attack.
He goes off wandering on his own and gets into trouble. That's on his fault.
Where is the entrance to where you are?
Let me
No.
throw a torch there for you.
If you're pinging,
You should all
ping
be
it.
able to see, right? You just may have limited range because of your human sight.
Is
The eyes my god gave me, alright?
I see where you all. I see where you
Before y'all
are.
start moving around, you need to roll initiative if you want to go down there, because we're in combat now.
is
Well,
Borf
I'd like to get to where everybody is first.
is
Oh,
Borf
where are you
screaming
at?
for help or not?
No, I'm rallying these guys.
Man, I'm good hanging back.
Who are we talking about? Henry the... Oh, you're talking about Brahm. Okay, I'll get you down.
Okay, Brahm doesn't know how everybody got down where they are.
I'll drag you there, because I can go past the walls.
Yeah, I can't.
Ta-da!
I do not know how to roll initiative.
Thank
Are you
you.
elf? Are you human or half elven?
Half elven.
Ah, that's what's wrong.
No, I'm human. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I am human. Different characters, half elf.
Yeah, there you got your proper sight then.
How do I roll initiative? This button is not
You
working.
click on your character, and
Yeah.
then there's buttons at the top of the screen that show up once you click on your character.
All
Okay, but
it's doing is saying attack.
Mine is doing the same thing. It's saying
It's
attack.
saying attacks, but it's listing the weapons you need. If you select what the weapon you're going to use, it will roll the initiative for it.
Okay.
How do I add that dagger to my attack macro?
You got to put it on your weapon table, and then you notice how there's only 4 weapons on your attack macro. Your attack macro only picks up the first 4 weapons on your table, so you have to slide the dagger up. Once you put it on the list, there's a button in the bottom right that allows you to slide weapons up and down on the table.
Okay. I only have 4 weapons in here.
Yeah, you got to add another line for your dagger and put all the data in.
I did that already. I added for dagger and for dagger if I was going to throw it.
Yeah, that's got to actually
Are
be
you sure it's the 4th line?
Yeah, the dagger's on the 3rd line.
Then you should be able to roll initiative for it. Unless you didn't put a number in the initiative modifier.
Are we rolling initiative again? Gosh darn it, let me...
Well,
Sorry, I just got back from the bathroom.
Ra's initiative isn't working. Is there a modifier in the input value?
For a dagger, it's 2.
Oh,
Speed
no,
of a
no,
dagger is
no.
2. Should
I
be on
can't
the
get.
weapon
No,
speed of
that's
your
right.
weapon table. There should be 2.
I can't get Ra to roll initiative.
Ignore me. I'm rolling my.
Oh, that's probably because the name of your token doesn't match the name of your character sheet. I bet you.
Yeah, because I was able to roll it with no problem.
Say again?
I didn't know there's 3 of them, even though there's only 2.
I didn't see the
I
number
don't know
show
why
up.
that is. Because it whispered it to the DM.
There's a weird bug
I
in
think
my.
you did it, because there it is right there.
Yeah, it says Ra
Yeah,
jumps into
it's
action
working.
with their claw.
It doesn't give a number for initiative.
It sends it to me
It's because
and
it
puts
has
it on
one.
the turn order.
Oh, that's why. Because you.
Yeah,
made
your
it
your
4.
initiative is 2.
You added a 4th one in there. That's why. So let's try this time. There we go. Oh, why didn't it whisper? Yeah. There we go. Okay. There. Except use the first one. It was a 7. I was just making sure my macro was working correctly.
Wesley, if you want, I actually have an initiative macro that you can make global. And it works better than that initiative one you got, I think. Because it has initiative for psionics and base sizes and breath weapon and innate spell-like abilities and rings and staffs and rods and wands and potions and stuff like that. I'll send it to
Sounds
you
like
in
that would
Discord.
really confuse a lot of the players.
Well, the thing about it is you can name it initiative and then make it universal, and then no one will be confused like they are now. Because one of your players is clicking an attack button to roll initiative. I don't know if you were paying attention. I don't know if you were paying attention to that, but he's clicking a button that says attack to roll initiative.
That's what happens when you roll the initiative. It pops up as attacks. That box, it pops up as attack.
Yeah, there's
It'd be
attack,
nice because
breath,
then I could use it
weapon,
with the
and then
monsters and not have to do this foolishness that I'm doing now. It's taking forever.
Yeah, I mean, for my attacks, I set up my own macro. But, well,
Yeah,
for
so
my
did I.
attack with the samurai.
I actually I set up my own macro for attacks, initiative, saves, and checks.
I use the DM's macro for the initiative, but I set up my own one for. I know there's ones for ability checks and shit too, but I didn't bother.
I don't
with
even
that yet.
have the DM's macro for initiative because it's not universal. It's not on my character sheet and it's not universal, so I don't have it.
I have I have a specific macro for my katana attack because it involves a special crit macro.
It saves a lot of time.
It rolls the samurai crit table automatically. And
saves a lot of time to make all these macros universal, anyways. You don't have to put them on everyone's
Who has not gotten
character
into
sheet.
the table yet?
I have not gotten into the table yet.
Who is that?
This is Kaim.
Rom?
Oh, no, Kaim is in here now. Okay.
I was going to say Kaim's in there. Looks like Mark is in there. Who else hasn't gotten in? Darvin's in there. Kenji, are you in there? Yeah. And Henry's in there. Looks like everybody's in there. Yep, Boris in there, so it looks like we're ready to go. Alrighty. Kime, what action are you going to take? You're not aware yet that Borf is in trouble because he hasn't said anything yet.
No,
He's not attacked yet.
I'm just gonna follow the people who are clad in metal when they go in there. So I'm not gonna do anything really.
What's the bird going to do? Just stay with you?
Sorry, who's going in at the moment? Talisian?
Your bird. Raw.
Do we know what we're going up against yet?
Nope. You don't even know that there's actually a battle going on yet. Y'all just know that Borf took off down the hall and said he'd holler if he needed help.
And he hasn't replied.
Not yet.
He did holler though. Right.
No, send the bird in.
It has a ridiculous move speed, so it should easily be able to get down there. So the bird would be able to see these two creatures. Would you have what order would you have given it? To attack or?
I'm sorry, say
spy
again.
and return. What would you have? What orders did you give your bird when you sent it down there?
The orders were search and return.
All right, it searches and return and squeaks something about some horrible stinky monsters it's never seen before.
Fair enough.
Talisian. Are you going to share that with the rest of the party, Brom?
I'm gonna have a little fun.
Yes. Share all that information with the party, yes.
Dwarf not to go wandering off by himself. Cast Grease right there where I got the red square.
Very well. Daven.
I can't
You see this big wad of grease suddenly appear right here.
Actually, I gotta roll my level variations and stuff.
I can't see shit, so I'm wandering around and I
What did we
stop.
see? Sorry?
Couple of ugly characters down the hallway.
Ah,
You should be able to see. 20 foot.
I can't see down the hallway because I don't have line of sight.
I can see to Teeson from where I am. If I come over
wall is
here, I
blocking
can
me,
see
maybe.
one block in front of. I can see up to here.
Yes, that would be the limitation of human sight, yes.
Yeah, I can't see shit. I just see all the people around me, so I'm just chilling.
So
What you up
actually,
to, Kenji?
it's a little-
One second. I'm gonna. So this is the way people were saying it was going.
Yes.
Yeah, he ran down this hallway and said, "I'll let you know if I need."
And the Bloodhawk went down.
How
and
much
we-
movement is a movement rate of 12 again?
12 squares.
Or 120 feet.
120 feet or
Seven.
24 squares on this.
8.
Yeah, outside of combat, it's 24 squares.
What's this
In
red
combat,
square?
it's 12.
That is a big pile of grease.
Oh, I wonder if there's any way I can get around it.
Well, you fly, don't you?
Oh, that's right, I can fly. I'm stupid. I fly over it then. What's my movement rate for flying?
Still can't see how a 10-foot creature in a dungeon that's 10 feet tall can fly.
Well, I can scrape my head on the ceiling.
Well, they
can
go
stretch
into
straight out like
they go-
Superman.
they go into
Or that
gaseous. They turn into gas. They turn into gaseous
no, I
form.
actually have a fly spell
Oh.
on me. Basically at all times.
I mean,
It gives me
I
a
see it
fly
like
rate of
Superman. You know, he's got his
18.
fist out, flying in a horizontal position. You know.
Yeah,
Well, it depends on the maneuverability class of the fly spell.
I think it's either A or B.
I doubt it,
But I feel like I can get over this. I think it's B.
How long until my next turn? 'Cause I gotta do.
I think that's his. Wait, where did I start? I was over here. I moved 7 to here, then I moved another 4. That's 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? Oh, well, that's
You
wonderful.
can move there. Oh, no, you're gonna run into Borf now. At that
Oh
point, when you
shit,
get
am I
to
running into
Borf, you're not
Borf?
gonna be able
Actually,
to go
that
past him.
doesn't actually work. Yeah, I can get past him.
Yeah.
All right, then,
Yeah,
I,
you
then I
can
can
go
get up to
past
here.
him 'cause
Then I can
the-
get up to here.
This area is
Too narrow. Yep, that's fine. I'll stop here then. And I'll look at Borf and I'll say, what's going on here? Why'd you, run down by yourself?
I'm going to recruit these guys. We will be all friends.
It's a bad idea.
Suddenly a dude steps out from from behind the shadows over here in the corner and points his hand out and a bolt of lightning comes out of it. Give me a saving throw versus Borf and Kenji, give me a saving throw versus spells.
Oh jeez.
I'm gonna be nice and let it bounce off the wall and travel upwards instead of bouncing back at you and hitting you twice.
It's for a spell, not breath weapon or some shit like that. Oh, look at that, natural 20. I take half damage then.
So you take 10, 4.
Half
You
of
take
10 is
10
5.
or half if you 5. I don't know why I couldn't get to that.
That's
half if
lightning
you make
damage?
your save. So you take, yeah, just a tiny bolt of lightning comes out of
Not
his hand.
fire damage.
Y'all seen that Osset cast the same spell?
Oh yeah, I saw that, yeah. So I can still regenerate that though, right? But when does that happen? At the end of the round or at the start of my turn?
What?
It happens right now
regeneration.
because it was his turn. He started casting the spell.
No, I'm
at
talking
the
about
beginning
my
of your turn.
regeneration.
At the beginning of your turn. Just like most anything else.
That's what I thought.
Zulaman.
Okay. So apparently there's some asshole down here shooting lightning bolts.
For him to get around, but it's going to take time to get around the green.
I flew over it. Because I'm special. I mean, what?
5, 6.
I don't know.
Okay, what's this red square?
That's going
The
to be
grease.
right. That's the grease. That puddle of grease. There is room around it.
See, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
As you can see.
11, 12.
Well, I guess there's like maybe a 1.5 foot ledge there.
And that's space.
Okay.
It's just going to take us time to get there instead of rushing pell-mell.
I'm gonna take cover right here.
Yeah, you see Kenji rapidly regenerating from a wound
Your
that he
NPC
was
just
obviously
moved.
just dealt. What?
The NPC just moved.
Which one? The half elf?
As the caster,
I mean the Henry?
the thing with
that
the
was-
scar
at
on
the end
top of
turn,
his
he
head.
moved back. Yeah, I forgot to move him back. This creature is actually too big to get down there. I
Oh
guess he could
wow,
throw
it's
a
even
bone
bigger than
at
me.
you.
Is he bigger than I
Yeah,
am?
we'll have him throw a bone.
It's like it.
It does not do 8 points of damage. It would do 1 point of damage, and he misses. Y'all hear one back there making a disgusting sound and bones crunching. Borf, there's this dude who's done blasted you with lightning, and now there's this other dude who threw a bone at you, and it landed somewhere about right here. It didn't go more than about 5 feet, bounced off the ceiling. Big ghoulish looking creature. Big ghoulish looking creature in front of you, and then there's this dude around the corner that shot a lightning bolt at you. What y'all are gonna
I want to recruit them.
Don't even.
What's that?
Just get out of my way so I can kill him.
I want to make these guys our friends.
I stand on my tiptoes and say, get out of my way, I want to kill these guys.
I hurt each other. Once we die, then we could have
The creature in front of you looks, its skin is
They're
kind of
undead.
taunt and nasty looking. Its teeth are yellow. It's carrying a human bone as a weapon, maybe a femur. You can tell that it has been gnawing on it because there's gnaw marks. You don't think there's probably any chance of making friends with this thing. It looks like your idea of friendship with this thing might be to offer it your arm and let it gnaw it off.
Don't tempt them.
What are you gonna do? Oh, okay, you walk back. Brahm, you're aware there's some nasty monsters down here, and you're also
Yes.
aware that there's this big puddle of...
Yes. How many squares can we move?
Your movement in squares in combat and out of combat, it's twice that many.
Is twice that many?
Yeah, when you're out of combat. But we're in combat right now, so it's your movement in squares. That's why the 5-foot squares are so beneficial. It's really easy to measure your movement.
So what is a standard movement? 60 or 90?
Movement 12 would be 12 squares on a 5-foot grid.
Alrighty, so 60 feet or 12 squares, which are...
Well, 12 squares puts me right just past the oil, the grease, whatever it is.
And apparently
So
there's a way around it.
I don't see the bad guys, so how can I shoot at something I can't see?
Yeah.
Did I go one too many?
You're good right there. Otherwise, you'd be standing on top of the paladin. Kind.
So
It's back up to...
Alright, I'm gonna go for a stroll. See what's going on in here. And then from here, I'd like to chuck a torch further in. Figure out how to do that. So you say I can... Yeah, that works. I chuck a torch there.
Alrighty. It's the bird's turn.
No, the bird's coming in as well.
Now, it has a considerable movement distance. It can pretty much go wherever you want it to. It could go all the way into the room and make an attack, or it could stay with you, whatever you want it to do.
Oh, well, let's make an attack. Let's get these puppies going.
It flies to there and it sees two creatures. Which one you want it to attack? One that kind of looks smaller and stealthier, and then the other one looks big and...
We'll go for small and stealthy.
It gets some air.
No, that was the beak. Now let's do the claws.
It gets more air. And once again, it gets some... Talesian, you're up. You can have the bird move back to you if you want, because it actually has plenty of movement space. I think that damn thing has like a... I'll have to look it up.
I have it written down here.
Flying is 24 with movement speed B.
Yeah, I'm 24. Agreed.
Yep, you with maneuverability B. That's the fly spell. Yeah, you could fly through here no problem because that's 180 degree turns, and yeah, you fly. That means you can fly straight up. You can hover. You can do all kinds of shit with that. You just
That
can't
makes
fly
sense, it's a
upside
bird.
down. Yeah.
Talisian, you're.
Yep, and it's gonna go off to me. I stand by. Make old-fashioned magic missile.
Who you targeting?
The guy that cast the spell that I didn't see.
Alrighty, roll him.
Okay.
He failed his stealth check whenever he moved back, so you can see. Stealth check, hide in shadows, whatever you want.
He takes 8 points of damage.
Darwin the Woad.
I think people are fighting down there.
You would be
Boom.
correct.
Do I see anything that I can hit with my stick?
No, you can hear fighting coming from around the corner. You can tell that the hall goes straight down and must turn either left or right. And you're pretty sure that it turns to the left because that's the sound the combat's coming from, is the left.
Roger.
And you would have certainly seen the hallway light up as the lightning bolt went down.
Correct.
And the streaks of gold.
That's it. That's all you do.
Alright, Kenji.
Oh, I guess I can do is a second movement action.
Alright, so now Talisian is blocking my way.
Yeah, you can move down.
I can what?
You can
Yeah,
you can move
him.
through
It just
friendly
costs an extra
squares.
5 feet to move.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm going to. Oh, let's see here.
I came back from passing free.
Why is it doing this? Okay, 1 second. Sorry. Oh, am I visible or invisible? I mean, I never turned invisible because I never had a chance to.
Well, it is an at-will ability.
Doesn't that mean I have to... Do I still have to cast it, though?
No,
Not to my understanding, it says at will.
And you become invisible.
Yeah, it says at will. It's not a spell. At will. You say I want to be invisible. You think I'm invisible, and you're invisible.
If I can be invisible at will, I mean,
It's
it'll still wear off when I attack. But that's fine.
yeah.
That's correct. But you would get a surprise on the monsters.
Yeah.
And he also
Right.
has to will it too, which is they call it a innate spell-like ability, and it has a weapon speed of 3 to actually use it in combat. But unlike normal spells, you can move your full movement rate while using innate spell-like abilities.
Okay, then yeah, then probably that would be something like over here when I was over here, seeing this happening, that would have done it. I didn't realize I could do that while I was moving.
Yeah.
I wish Discord would stop doing that.
But it requires an action to use it. So you wouldn't be able to... Yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to... Well, if I
You
was
wouldn't be able
moving
to attack.
last turn using it. Well, like when I didn't attack last round. That's what I was saying, is that I didn't realize I couldn't...
Yeah.
that I could move and do it, so...
Yeah.
Just for future reference.
Verse future, okay. I'm gonna make a swing at this guy, the guy who cast a spell earlier. I don't know what
Go
the
for it.
bonus would be if I'm invisible for him, but I'm just gonna roll normally. And if anything happens, AC's a 0. Deal 14 damage.
Yeah, that knocks the piss doo-doo out of him.
And you become visible again.
Yeah, obviously.
Instant.
Sorry, what? You broke up.
You see the wound start to immediately begin to close. You recognize regeneration when you see it because you have it.
Because I have it, yeah.
Now it's his turn. What would he do?
Nope.
He just got
See
the
ya.
ever-loving
Bye.
dog shit knocked out of him.
Alright.
Take your attack of opportunity because he's going to run away.
Might as well give it a shot. Alright, where is it? Boop, 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 boop. Katana attack. Boop.
Look undead. Don't cast magic.
Same roll.
He turns to run and you cut him down.
Don't turn your back on me. Heck. Yeah. Alright. The
You're up,
almond.
Paladin.
I mean,
Okay. So this,
Just shouts on the hallway. I think we found who we were looking for.
as I approach, I'm gonna take a real good look at this big old thing that's too big to fit down the hallway. So I still got a half move left. What does this thing look like? And what does this thing look like? I can see them both from where I'm at. I still got a half move and an action.
They look just like they're named. One kind of looks ghoulish. Looks like a hobgoblin, but a ghoulish form. Its skin is taunt and rotten. The other one looks kind of like a troll, but uglier.
Okay, because you know I can't see
The
their
room
names, right?
smells. The room smells. You can see it over there in the turn tracker.
Actually, no, I can't. You can,
Smell.
but I can't.
You can?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You have to give us permission to see it.
Okay. This one looks a little trollish, and the other one looks a little ghoulish.
Okay. Is there room for me to get through to here?
Yeah, you can step over the dead body.
What dead body?
the thing I just killed.
No, I'm trying to go here. Is there room without taking an attack of opportunity to get to here? This.
Yeah, let's go.
So from this square to this square to that square without taking an attack of opportunity.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Generally speaking, attacks opportunity whenever you leave something square,
It's
right?
whenever
When you
you.
move up to attack.
It's whenever you leave the squares that they threaten. So I don't know which direction this guy's facing, because he's not an actual token. It's just a picture. So I don't know what he threatens.
He's facing Kenji.
Okay. Diagonally or straight to the left or what?
He's facing him, you know, kind of at an angle there. He was standing a little bit over to allow room for his buddy there that Kenji chopped down.
So that would mean that he threatens this square, and this square, right? Basically these four squares. So that I would take
I think that's a third edition thing you're thinking of.
No, that's a second edition thing. It's in the player's handbook, in the combat chapter. It's called Weapon Frontage.
Which most DMs I've played with don't use.
I'm just gonna hold action right here. I have a half move left and my attacks.
Talisian.
Okay, so yeah. No, I already went that round, so that's for my next round.
And sniffs and he says, he doesn't say anything, but he grunts. You can tell that he doesn't like Talisian for some reason. And he bites, what's his name? Hard. Kenji hard. And hits him with a bone club.
This is what you get for not trying to befriend him.
The bone club does 1 point of damage, Kenji.
All right. Well, I forgot to regenerate, so that's the damage I take. Okay.
Let me see what their body damage is.
So I'll go back to.
I don't remember it.
What was it? 22, and then I'm at 21. Okay. And then you.
That would be 1.
Yeah.
No, they don't use a bite attack. It would have been a claw. That's nasty.
Difference.
Yeah. Does 2 points of damage and save versus paralyzation, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake, again. Wait, is this a ghast or a ghoul? Because if it's a ghoul...
You're not sure.
Well, I'm saying this out of character because if it's a ghoul, then...
He's immune to it.
That doesn't affect... Then, yeah, that doesn't affect anything.
It is actually neither.
Okay, well... I swear to God, if I fail this again... Oh, fuck you, game. Fuck you. Oh, don't I get a bonus for... It doesn't matter, it's only
The way your
+2.
voice squeaks when you say that is funny.
God damn, man.
Alright, you know what? Fuck this. Game. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, RNG. Can I ever pass a save against being incapacitated? Like, seriously.
You can when you're a higher level, because your saving throws right now are shit.
Yeah.
Or some magic armor could help. Or a magic ring.
Yeah.
I have magic armor. It just rolled a fucking nat 20.
Borf.
Will I, like, ever get... Oh, wait. That's not complete incapacitation, though. If it's complete... If you're... Oh, right. There's one thing you can do, though. You can still activate abilities that are entirely mental, I believe. Which means I can just turn into a gaseous cloud on my next turn.
Oh. Ooh. Very resourceful.
Basically. That's the only thing I can do. Use some mental spell-like abilities. So that I'm not completely, you know,
Your attack.
vulnerable.
What you gonna do? You gonna continue to run away? I don't understand any of that. Are you running away, yes or no?
Gonna stick around and watch the fight.
He's not doing
You
anything.
start.
Alrighty, Brahm.
You can work ours down. Finish this.
All right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I need to get
5.
like something that like makes you immune to being paralyzed, because that seems like a persistent problem for me.
All right. So we need to shoot a couple arrows at this bonehead.
Let's see. And clearly the second one is a miss. At the same time, this one over here, who's been holding his action for the last 2 turns, hurls a spear at you. Now that he's
Nice.
got enough, now that he has a target to throw it at, it lands over here somewhere, just completely off the mark.
Okay.
Henry says, "I hear the sounds of battle." I'm not do a very good English accent. He kind of pushes Talisian out of the way to get in between Talisian and Zulaman. He's got a long enough reach; he could reach over Zulaman because he's kind of a tall fella. What spell level is that? Does he have that spell? I think he does. Let's see. Let's make sure I mark it off the right one. Yes. He casts a spell and touches you and removes your paralyzation.
Well, that was anticlimactic, but thank you. A lot. You're useful. You get a cookie. Mr. What was your name? Henry?
Henry
He
the
said, "But I
Healer.
cannot do."
Well, I'll kill the thing before it gets another chance, I hope.
Alright.
And
Time the
Sime?
caster.
Is it Sime or Kime? Sorry, keep forgetting.
It's okay. Crime. Like crime with no R. I'm going to skirt around this greased area. Go and grab
Also, if that spell was remove paralyzation, I don't believe he actually has to touch me to use it on me. I think it's at range of 10 yards per level.
It's a different spell.
Ah, okay.
I'm going to grab my torch here.
Still worked the way it was the same way of the spell.
And just like to chuck that torch in as far as I can. And then go hang out here underneath Borf.
Roll a die 20 and let's see who it hits.
Shit.
What? Oh. Oh, he threw the torch.
I'm not aiming at anybody, I just want to be able to see something.
I think you meant to throw it at the floor. And
Yeah.
Maybe threw it a little too far if you rolls too poor. If you rolls poorly. Oof. If that was for distance, though, it was 4 meters. Maybe.
It lands about right here.
Hey, at least you didn't hit anyone with it. By
You
mistake.
still got a little move left if you want to move anymore.
Just kick it like a soccer torch.
I'll advance it. Can I gently kick it forward 1 square?
Nice.
Sure.
Alright. That's...
I won't even make you make an attack roll for it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
And all I see are friendly, so I'm not shooting anything anywhere.
Generosity.
Alright. What's the bird gonna do?
Burp.
The bird's attacking.
This
It's
big
the
ugly
bird.
thing right here? Or
Yep.
this big ugly thing over here?
No, the one closest.
I don't know what the fuck
Give it
that
some
is.
love.
I've never seen anything quite like that before.
He gets some ghoulish flesh in his claws. Or his beak.
Yeah. Spit that out.
Yeah, it tastes nasty. It gets a nice claw attack in there. Damn, that bird is something else.
It's a burb. A good burb.
Yes.
Damn, that bird is back. Roll another die 6 for the, no, die 4 for the damage on it. This might actually.
You can crit undead in this edition. That's nice.
Yeah.
3rd edition not allowing you to crit undead is stupid.
It's something unique on this.
Yes.
It's looking pretty bad, but it doesn't seem to give a shit.
I mean, being undead kind of does that. When you're like, I don't know anything, I just hit things. You know, I don't give a shit about anything either if I were like that. Any boost. So, whose turn is it? Oh, David.
Some
David.
people
Moving on
don't.
down.
Some people don't allow backstabs against undead though. Like in my campaign, I don't allow backstab damage against undead because they don't have like vital organs and shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, that ends it for me.
That's not nearly as bad as like saying, oh well, you can't do any extra damage if you roll a nat. Oh, you rolled a nat 20. Wait, I'm not gonna give him that.
You're up, Kenji.
You give me a sec here. Okay, let us make our. Well, so first I regenerate, because that happens. Then I make my. This is my 2 attack round. Boink. And double boink, unless it's dead from that.
You chop it down.
All right, then I will get over here on top of this pile of bones and do my second boink. And slightly less well. That's still a hit though. Oh wait, actually, yeah, I rolled the. It's large, so 14 damage.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Nice, 14 damage.
It looks like it's large, yeah, so it's 14. Also, my crit
It looks
threshold
pretty peeved off.
by 7 or 19 on the die, I believe. So I don't think it has. Well, if it's AC 5 or worse, then it's a crit. But I don't know. Actually, if it's undead, then that doesn't matter. Ignore me. That guy's dead.
Actually, that would be a crit on the creature.
Does that count? Because it's undead?
Yes,
Or
roll
it's
it.
not undead. Okay, give me a sec. Where is it? This thing? I cut off an arm, I guess? Right, that's an arm? Or wait, I choose. I roll.
No, die for it. Roll the other
limb.
macro for the limb.
I cut off its arm.
You cut off
Right.
its right arm. The arm falls to the ground and starts crawling.
Ugh. That's
Yeah.
freaky. Is it a troll?
Yep.
Must be.
Their
Is it
arms-
regenerating? Does it look like it's regenerating?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that's a troll. Okay. That's just a very funny looking picture of a troll. Gotcha.
Hey, Brom, can I tie a torch to your bird so I can see what's going on?
Give me a saving throw versus poison. As soon as that thing moves up to you, the smell is just wretched.
Ah, wonderful.
Of course you can.
Hey, I made it.
It's the same saving throw versus paralyzation too.
You made your poison.
Yeah, look
It's
at that.
It would have been negative
same
1.
Saving throw for paralyzation. If he makes it.
It rolls a huge weapon at you, and it catches it on the floor somehow and just almost drops it. But it managed to hang on to it. Sir Paladin.
Yeah, this is
These
me.
guys regenerate, by the way. We should have Talisian burn them up. But let me
Yeah,
get
I'm
out of the
gonna-
way first.
I'm gonna move in here and gonna strike him down with my longsword +1 versus large creatures. I hit a armor class of 1, doing 5 damage, slicing him
Nice.
across his belly, spilling a couple
Uh,
of guts along the way.
Big Blue.
That's a fire or F-Zero stage. Mutants.
Big Blue.
Yeah, something like that.
This one right here. Big Blue. Bluish skin.
He's big and he's blue, so I guess he's a big blue now.
You're up, Talisian.
What do?
And have some fun.
You better not fucking throw a fireball in here while I'm standing in here.
That'd be hilarious.
I'm gonna have me some fun.
Well,
Go
I
have
wouldn't
me
mind
some
if it was
fun.
just like this square, but if it's the whole room, I would be mad.
I'm gonna have me
You
some
look
fun.
bad.
I don't want to see him bad.
Go have me some fun.
I don't even think he has line of sight to this area over here, so it's not like he can just shoot me with fire.
He has line of sight to the very back of the troll. Like,
Well, if he has
one
like
of
a
the
fire
corners.
bolt or something that throws fire, does fire damage, that's a targeted spell, maybe do that. Like a orb of... He has that chromatic orb thingy, right?
yeah, looks like that might
probably
be
what
his
he's doing.
best option, but
That's probably what he's doing if he has
who
that.
knows what
wild-
he's doing. I don't think he's level 5 yet to have fireball. Yeah,
Hey, I was
chromatic orb.
right!
Chromatic orb. What type of damage are you doing with?
This is gonna be
heat.
the fire damage.
Heat, it says
Right.
heat, 3 HP
Well,
of
you
heat
knock the
damage.
shit out of it.
Loses
3 hit
1
points,
point of
loses
strength
1 point of strength,
and dex.
or minus 1 to attack and plus 1 to AC for the remainder of the round.
For 1 round.
But he gets a saving throw against that effect, doesn't it?
Yes, he does. He gets
Yeah.
saving throw versus the spell period.
That doesn't look like
Which he failed.
Yeah, so it's got minus 1 penalty to AC, minus 1 penalty to attack.
Well, penalty is positive in second edition because AC is backwards and weird and wacky and funny.
Yeah, still.
I'm adjusting his AC. I doubt he'll last one more round.
And it took 3 points of damage.
You're gonna have to.
I took that off too. Ghoulish is on the floor.
Ish. The word
It's
ish.
Trollish's turn.
Ish.
Big boys. Let's see here. We got 2 targets. 1, 2, 3. Kenji. 4, 5, 6. It'll be the paladin.
And
So it looks like it's going after you with a claw and the paladin with a claw.
doesn't it only have 1 claw left because I cut off one of its arms? Or
Yeah, actually it does.
like the claw tends to be on the end of an arm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag logic.
In its defense, the claw was moving along the floor.
Oh yeah, it's definitely moving.
Crawling.
Wow. Something like that.
Seductively.
It just misses you,
God.
Kenji.
Whee. Wipes sweat off brow.
Crawling
All right, Boar.
seductively.
Get off my ass and do some crap. Alright, I'll try it. So let's see what we can do here. Oh my.
Maybe beat the dead bodies so they don't regenerate. I can tell they're regenerating. It's pretty obvious.
Alright.
You should have snagged that torch on your way by and dropped it on one of the corpses.
Oh, by the way, GM, is my regeneration the same kind as theirs, the one where you can't be killed until someone deals fire damage to you? Or is it the kind that just, like, heals you until
How
you
would
have
you know?
0? Because I'm a member of the race that has the regeneration. I don't know.
In second edition, regeneration cannot be. Regeneration does not work for fire or acid damage, regardless of the creature that has.
Right. I'm talking about the
Yeah.
other thing. Where does it work? Does regeneration is it always the same? Where it works even if you're at 0 or below 0, and you just regenerate and come back even until someone does fire damage to you, or is that only with the
Depends on
troll
the-
specifically? Okay.
Like a ring of regeneration only regenerates you if you have 1 hit point or more.
Right.
If you drop below 0, it stops regenerating.
Okay,
but
so I'm gonna
certain
have to check
creatures
the
like trolls
monsters.
can regenerate when they're...
Entry then. because it doesn't say specifically. Then
It-
so I
it's
can
different.
I can regenerate
Bork,
lost
it's your turn.
numbers, but I have to reattach. That's all it says. Okay.
So remember how I said I needed to take that critical shit? I think this is a good time to do it.
Well, you do have two monsters over there that are tearing up your party. You might want to help them.
Well, if these two guys are regenerating, my little bad shit, so we may too. We've had that.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah. I think
Kill it.
when they come back to life.
No, it won't do anything but make the room stink. Brahm, what you gonna do?
Oh, I'm going to fire some arrows.
Big surprise.
That's what we're here for.
If you have
Sorry?
that sword on,
Yeah. You cut out, Wes. What were you saying?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
The
I said
tornado
that
finally got
sword
him.
If you have that sword on you, if that sword is on you, it's glowing.
My sword is glowing.
That
Yes,
sword
the
that
magical
Alan
one.
gave you. It's glowing.
Oh, so
Does that
maybe
mean
we
I
should...
can? Does that mean I can see in the fucking room now?
It's not glowing
Yay!
like a torch. It's just glowing a little bit to the point where it, it's
Like candlelight?
enough for him to realize that it's yeah, like candlelight. It's trying to
Like maybe
to
5
let
foot
him
radius?
know that something around him is ghoulish in nature.
Candles are just 5 foot radius. It's really small light.
Okay. I want to see so badly. Just
Well, I'm
wanna-
assuming he has it sheathed, so you'd just be a little bit of light coming out of the edge of the sheath.
Are you trying to tell me I should be swinging this thing at this beast?
No, it's completely up to you. I'm just letting you know what the sword's doing. Totally up to you. You get 2 shots with an arrow, but only 1 swing with the long sword, so totally up.
What does everybody else think?
I think you should stick
I'm
with
too
what
busy
you're good at.
taking
Well, we're-
combat.
I think you're all heathens.
That was helpful.
You should throw that thing away before you curse to hell.
Should light a fucking torch so I can see what's going
Are
on.
you stronger than you are dexterous?
Am I stronger than I am dexterous? 15 and 14. Strength. Dexterous 14.
Yeah, I would go with the long sword because yeah, that's a better chance to hit, and you do D12 versus 2d6. I mean, it's better to do to crit with 2d6, but chances are you're just not even gonna hit with your bow like you are with a sword.
All right. So how are we going to swing this sword? Because it's not in the inventory at the moment.
Just use your regular long sword attack.
Just use my regular longsword. Okay.
Yeah, and we'll just add it in. It's no big deal.
It's the magic sword, right? The one you just got?
Yeah.
That missed.
I'm afraid that
Useless.
won't cut them up.
No, not at all.
There's too many of you motherfuckers in the way.
I'm just glad there hasn't been another fucking lightning bolt.
Oh, Henry! Oh, Henry!
Nice. 6 damage. Six damage is pretty good.
Well, considering you could have done up to 18. That's like
Yeah, I rolled 3, 2, 1. Damn.
I know it. Time, yep.
Alright, I'm gonna come forward, scoop up my torch. I'm gonna take it with me to the back of the group. And I'm gonna chuck it in. Over. Can I chuck it safely over top of my cohort's heads?
I believe once you get in the room with the torch, you should be able to see just fine.
I don't know. I just don't know if I want to be in the room. I can't tell what's going on. Oh, it's a big fucking room. Okay. I didn't know. Okay. I'm not gonna hang out here. That's about as far as I can go, but seems like a good time to send a firebolt at this big motherfucker. Which is 1d3, I believe.
It yelps.
Hopefully it didn't like it.
No, it did not like it. It is not regenerating. Raw. The birdie's turn.
All right. Well, then let's just do it again.
Which one?
The one that we cut the arm off.
That's a hit since what's his name hit him with that spell. It's looking in horrible shape. You just ripped an eyeball out of it.
Okay, well, here come the claws.
It's like kind of starting to swing back and forth. Have you done the beak attack yet?
The beak was first and then the claws after.
Oh, that was okay. I didn't see that one. All right. He brings.
I lost you there. Anybody else?
You knocked him. You took him down.
You took him down with that last attack. It took him down.
Perfect.
Darvin.
Okay. And that ends my turn. I tell you, when I get in there, I'm hitting something with a mace.
Kenji, you're up.
All right. Let us continue. Last round. How many times did I attack last round? Sorry, I'm just doing math here. This is my 1 attack round, I believe. Yes, this is my 1 attack round. First, let me regenerate my 1 hit point. Then I will make my. This is the last one standing. For now, this one's gonna gonna stand back up eventually. I know that better than anyone, but let's make a swang, and I miss. So I rolled a 2. Barely didn't fumble there. Did we deal fire damage to this one yet? I know we did it to this one.
Uh-oh. It's Big Boy's turn.
Yeah, somebody's gotta deal fire damage to so that he is dead permanently.
I'm on it. As long as it doesn't come back and kill me.
Yeah, that's the guy that cast the fire. The lightning bolt
Kenji, he
earlier.
bounces off your armor.
Right. Am I actually wearing armor? Oh, yes, I am, sort of. kind of barely.
You're up,
Most of my
Paladin.
armor is natural armor.
Uh,
Or piecemeal a little bit.
what are we attacking?
The green thing.
The green thing. Okay. I'm just gonna close in on the green thing there, and take a couple of swings with my longsword +1. So there's one. Oh, fumble!
Oh, damn. That's your second time tonight.
What are you
Roll
playing,
another
football?
die 20.
14, not too bad.
You're fine.
You're fine. You don't break your sword.
Talisian. Oh, is that
It
your
must
round
be
to
a-
get 2 attacks, Zolomon?
Yeah.
Sword.
Talisian.
That's an oof.
Hey,
Hey, got the +1 to whatever
that's
spell
level
you're casting.
5.
Nice. Which one was the one that got dealt the fire bolt from
The large one.
the big
One that's
one?
dead now.
That one.
Absolutely.
Acid is the same as fire when it comes to regeneration. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a bad idea. And you're going to hate me. It's my turn.
What are you gonna do?
I know.
Sales.
Throw burning acid on the.
He's gonna puke on it. Are you going? How are you going to intentionally puke?
He's gonna puke on it.
With his finger.
How? Oh yeah, you can stick it in the back of your throat. Yeah, that'll do it. Would he know? how
Morph,
to
it's
do-
your turn.
Is Borf gonna barf?
I'm going to blow on this guy. Mr.
That-
Thunderbolt over like
I-
that.
How do you resolve that?
Constitution check, probably.
Yeah, I guess. Sounds about right.
This is nothing I've ever seen happen before. I don't think
You're
I've
not
ever
the
seen
only one.
anyone do this.
Puking when it comes to monsters comes with strength loss, though.
Usually. But it would come back pretty quickly if he's doing it intentionally. Like, he'd probably get it back once
Yeah.
a minute. Or it'd just all come back within a minute, probably. He'd be, like, shaken for a sec. But hey, small price to pay for
Well,
finishing
a
off
full
this
minute
stealth
combat round, you've got a full minute to ram your finger down your throat. I'm assuming you can make yourself vomit in a minute. Roll it to hit to see how much of it you get off.
How do you roll to see how much of it actually hits him?
Do I have to roll a
I'm gonna
Constitution
assume
or-
it's an AC 10, and so he just roll a D12, a D20.
Yeah, you're probably you're rolling to pour on a dead body. I doubt you're gonna have to roll too well. Just roll, what's your, what are you, a fighter, level 3?
Yeah, just roll whatever your weapon attack is.
Wouldn't you be using Dex instead of Strength in that case? Eh, whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter that much.
Depends how hard you have
I
to
could
shove
argue
that
for
finger
either
down my
one.
throat.
Maybe both?
The strength might make you throw it harder, so it's you know, more force. I don't.
I don't know. What the hell? You hit an AC of 4 or better, which is...
So you puke
better.
all over the creature.
So do
Does
I have...
acid... Does hydrochloric acid is actually very correct.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
do like 1 point of acid damage to it.
Brahm, you're up.
It's my
Well, arrow time.
My assumption is that you have dealt 1 point of acid damage to it, but I don't know what the DM's gonna say. I'd still recommend making sure that it's not regenerating. Does it look like it's still regenerating, or can I not tell because there's puke all over it?
Well, Braum, you knocked the ever-loving shit out of it.
Nice, Desu. Braum is here, right?
Pieces of it come flying off. It is pissed.
This thing?
Yes.
Yoked. Henry Doscu.
Ah, it's about time, Henry.
Yeah, you've been cheating, boy. I mean, what?
Henry just chopped his fucking head slam off.
You does what?
Henry damn near cuts its head off. With that massive two-handed sword he wields.
Right.
Looks like a skinny old Conan the Barbarian swinging a damn massive monster.
That's an image, for sure. Oh my gosh.
Well, there seems...
There what?
There seems to be no further enemies in the room. What are y'all doing?
Getting out.
I'd like to, yeah, I mean, I'd like to put the burning torch against each of their bodies to light them on fire if I can.
I'm gonna search
They
the.
go up instantly.
I'm gonna search the bone pile here.
I will also regenerate the remaining 5 hit points I'm missing because I didn't take any fire damage this time.
You find several sacks.
All right.
I want to finally enter the room, and
you notice that.
I notice there's a hacked up, puke-covered troll.
Yes.
And all I do is
I look completely fine by having taken a light.
whisper heathens underneath my breath.
Yes.
You sick fucks.
That was entirely
burning troll.
Borf the odd, more like barf the odd. Am I right? Also note, yes, I am. I look to the healer and smile and say, "Thank you for healing the burns that I had earlier. Now I feel completely at full capacity." Yes, yes.
For those of y'all that want to know what that creature was,
which one?
The last one.
Well, shit, it just links to the main page. It doesn't link to the specific creature.
What's it called? I can look it up. Thule. They were all this kind of thing?
Yep.
T.
The Thule is a combination of a hobgoblin, a troll, and a ghoul. It generates as a troll, paralysis as a ghoul.
Yike.
And they're intelligent enough to use weapons sometimes.
Big.
I decided to go with each one having a different personality. Like one's more trollish, and one of them was more ghoulish, and another one was more orcish or hobgoblinish. You know.
Yeah,
So he used a weapon, and then I had the other one. He was Thules can also have what do you call it? Witch doctor class. Because they're part hobgoblin. He was the smartest of all of them.
Is that where that lightning bolt comes?
He was also the only one who could leave the room. The other three are trapped in here because they're so big.
I know the feel.
How
big are they?
Leave the room.
Yeah, I guess they were extra large versions of the same one. I'm assuming because the normal size one is medium, so I guess the other ones are bigger. They're like large or huge, I suppose. They have to be huge because I was able to get in here and hopefully should be able to leave. I'm large.
They're all like, you know, muscular, massive, wide, you know, tall. They're not just tall. They're big. Like that troll one was so big he couldn't squeeze through the wall. Neither could the orc one. The ghoul one was too stupid to go anywhere. So the other one would use change self to lure captives in, and then they just rip them to pieces. And as seen by all the bones in the room. There are 2 bags if anybody wants to open the bags, or sacks rather.
Maybe we should make sure there's not like a bomb in the bag. I don't know if that it was really possible to tell that.
We could open it and see.
I'd rather not.
Hey, Barf, you want to open a bag?
Nice. Barf. That's your official new name, sir. Will Barf the Odd.
He's gonna fucking throw up, man.
Can you not?
Jesus Christ, what the hell happened in here? By the gods, what the hell? Why is that thing got barf on it? And why are they burning? It smells horrible. It smells fucking horrible in here.
Yeah, because I
This
burned,
is
because I burned a body that was covered
This
in.
is not worth 2 silver pieces a day.
Just plug it.
You're the most disgusting dwarf I've ever met.
That's actually an achievement, though. I gotta put that out there. Dwarves have a very have a penchant for being clumsy. Note that
There's no traps.
Yeah. I'm also kind of like. Well, I'm also an Oni, so I
See you,
kind of
Mark.
don't like dwarves.
Yep.
I'll see you at nighttime, isn't it? Yeah.
It's Betty by time for him.
Yeah, almost for me.
The first bag has 500 electro pieces in it. The second sack contains 500 gold pieces and 4 gems.
What type of gems?
It doesn't say, just 4 gems.
I'm going to note that, in spite of my heritage, I distance myself from the clumsy ogres, but I still don't like dwarves.
I would like to talk to Felician. I saw that wicked spell you did, that chromatic orb. That looks really cool, but I saw that you were using a gem as a focus. Do you think you could teach me that someday?
I'm sure he would, but he's already left.
Oh.
Oh. Well, maybe we should end the session there.
Alright.
See you guys. I wouldn't say it was a fun time, but honestly, it was humiliating in the best way possible.
Now you have to figure out.
What? You cut out.
So now we have to figure
I
out.
said now you have to figure out the puzzle.
Ooh.
So? What, sorry? Yeah, I was muted because I was typing. What was the puzzle?
What puzzle?
We haven't seen it yet. We'll see it next
Okay.
week.
Exactly. I'm just giving you a teaser for next week.
Oh, gotcha.
Nice.
Thanks for DMing, Wes.
Yeah, thank you very much.
My
See you guys
pleasure. I
next
hope
week.
y'all enjoyed it.
See y'all. That was a good game.
Yeah.
Good set.
And for our viewers, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you would please, if you're watching us live on Twitch, hit that heart-shaped button at the top of the screen. That's the follow button. That'll help us out with a number of followers. And if you have like a smartphone or a tablet or something, if you click on the button to receive mobile notifications, you'll receive mobile notifications every time we go live. I play in the Mystara setting in AD&D 2nd Edition every Friday night. I also Dungeon Master the Orb of Solenod Hex, AD&D 2nd Edition, on Saturdays. And then I play in this game every Sunday night, Thunder Rift, which I believe is... it's either Greyhawk or Forgotten Realms. I'm not sure. But it is AD&D 2nd Edition as well. And so 3 games a week. And I upload those VODs to YouTube. and as such, if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. I sure could use some more subscribers on YouTube. I've been uploading VODs on YouTube for 3 years, and I'm only at 57 followers on YouTube, or subscribers on YouTube. If you're watching us live on Twitch, please scroll down and explore our links. We have links to the YouTube channel where you can subscribe if you feel like helping me out. And if you want to help us out in other ways, I encourage you to explore our links to Patreon, PayPal, Twitter, and all those things. You can share our game with your friends on Twitter. You can go to our YouTube channel and copy the code for the for the session, and share it with your friends on Twitter. Anything like that will help us out immensely. Thank you so much for watching again. I hope I see you either during a world building stream this week or during my Mystara setting game on Friday night. We'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching. I'm about to start playing reruns right after this session ends. So thank you very much, and bye-bye.